Hello, weary travellers. Why don't you warm yourself by the fire and I'll carry on with the tale I was telling. Now we had three strange heroes wandered into our camp and they said they were going to help us in the land of Barovia. Rid us of the terrible Lord Strahd. We had a witch hunter, his name was Thomas Tolman, and a shadow-born elf called Ilia.
Hello.
And there was a man, a fighter. Somewhere in my memory I seem to be calling him Frank.
Your name wouldn't happen to be Bruno, would it? Your surname?
Now these
I
three...
started wistfully thinking, considering this name.
These three would-be
It's too much.
heroes. They came to Stanimir and they said they would help him. It was under some duress, so Stanimir cast a spell and sent them all to sleep and set them off to Barovia. And they found, as they walked the roads, Durst Manor. And the children of the Durst family were outside and they were quite upset about a monster in the basement. So our heroes have wandered themselves inside to try and find out what is going on and discover the mysteries of Durst Manor. After a battle with a reanimated wolf, they find themselves at the staircase, twisting up to the landing. Do you have anything to say on your way up?
I say, chaps, I thought we were here to search the basement.
Isn't the basement normally upstairs?
I like the cut of you, Stern.
With that look of like, we're going there anyway.
Completely idiots.
If I had an accent, I do not remember what it was. It's been a while.
I think you might have just been an Eurofel.
Oh god, no. Did I?
No,
I was
no
gonna
you
say,
didn't.
That's hard.
This upper hall that you see open out in front of you, there's unlit oil lamps that are mounted on the walls. It's quite elegant in its appearance and its build. You can see there's fine craftsmanship on the panelling on the walls. And there is, at the end, directly opposite you here, is a fine carved wooden mantelpiece with a portrait of what you could only assume to be the Durst family. There's a man, a woman, and two small children, which you recognise as Rose and Thorn from outside. In the father's arms, there's a small baby swaddled, and you can kind of, you especially, Alia, can kind of see a hint of scorn in the way that the mother regards the child, the baby. Standing either side of two double doors are suits of armour. Each suit of armour is clutching a spear and has a visored helm in the shape of a wolf's head. And on the doors it's sort of carvings of dancing youths. What would you like to do?
As you're at the top of the stairs, I shall default to you, Frank. We sort of sat at the bottom. Just put your head around that door to make sure there's no stuffed wolves that are going to.
As you
your
step
partners.
forward, you notice that the red marble staircase you'd gone up off to your left continues up again.
Okay. I'll start looking at the door, look at you, and just go. Right. Okay. I'm up. I'm fine with this.
She did say, the girl did say monster in the basement, right?
Yeah. Basement. Stop pointing at the stairs, at the doors.
Did we? I can't remember downstairs if we even found the basement door down there.
I've made a massive faux pas. I don't really nice.
Got you covered, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we just? Okay, so if they're in all seriousness, as someone who witch hunter, trainee monster hunter, it was. I know that we say we've got to go to the basement, but what we don't want is just to go into the basement, and if there's something up here, for it then to follow us down and trap us with a monster in front of us in the middle, and something coming down from the stairs. So, my advice: let's just go for the house systematically,
Roll me a wisdom.
door by door. 8. 10.
You remember there wasn't any signs of access to a basement on the ground floor.
And now we come to me. Now I'm talking about this. There was not any other doors downstairs to get to the basement. So either the kid was lying, it's outside access, and that's it.
And
That's
you
all
do
I've got.
remember in the kitchen there was a dumbwaiter.
It was a dumb waiter, but that normally goes from upstairs to down. My advice, if you want, guys, let's carry on with our plan of just tentatively searching up here, but I'm willing to default to better ideas than me. I'm not a leader.
You sound like.
Ideas, man. I present ideas and let someone else
You're
make
an idea,
decisions. And then when it goes horribly wrong, I
It just
can go,
happens when you freak out and you just say you suddenly becomes like, I think we should do this, this, and this, but they're tactically like this. It's like,
We should do
Can we,
this.
panicking upwards.
We should do this, but I'm not in charge.
Yeah. Just so you know, if you have your face taken off,
Can
it
we
was just
can
a
we
piece of
see
advice.
these guards from the top of the stairs?
Yeah, they're suits of armour.
Are they just
Yeah.
suits of armour?
unfortunately, I don't have suits of armour model. They're very
Oh, okay,
difficult
I
to
was
come
very
by
confused.
unless you've got a 3D
I mean,
printer.
it's kind of
So I've tried to
a
pick ones
guard.
that look like they're standing straight up as best as possible. So
it's just suits of armour as far as you
Yeah,
can
mate
tell.
to mate. Trans my mate.
Okay.
Oh,
you're in the front.
I thought it was that one.
Yeah.
I
It's been.
suggest that we don't touch the armour. I have a sneaky suspicion that something may happen if we do.
What?
Coward, eh? What? Throughout this entire little rant you've been having, this
Yeah.
lot of advice, I'm going on the first thing you said.
Not advice.
On the first thing you actually had said. You wanted me to. Is it this door or this door? You wanted me to poke.
This door here.
Was this
also
one?
a
Yeah, 'cause there is a door there in
here.
front of you.
There is also
Okay,
a door
right.
here.
That was great for the camera. It's just
Yeah, like
Outside
that.
the
So
door.
I thought that's why
Brilliant.
Liam moved it, but it is there.
Yeah, it's
So
just,
I-
so it's not obscuring the view.
So with the routine that you've done,
We'll probably
you
put it
asked
back
me to
in
do
there.
that, then started talking about tactics.
Yeah.
So I've actually got this
You
door
actually opened the
open
door,
just
yeah,
a tad,
that's right.
while you've now had this conversation through a partially open door.
Excellent.
Do you want me to do a perception check to see what I can see through the crack of the door?
Sure, if you want. It's quite dark, so
Oh, that's a 10, so I don't think you guys probably see much of this stuff.
this will be a 2x3. So it opens out into a room.
How dark is it in here, by the way? I should have said that before.
You're in the upstairs of a house.
With no natural.
There
Enough to be able to see these
is
suits of armour.
Yeah.
there's no windows
So it'd be about this dark then.
Probably be about this dark.
Okay, I'm going to leave this on the fence for as a reminder.
And it is, yeah, there's no windows in this hallway. In the room that you open, there are no windows, and you see
Feel free to have that light on. Oh, it's not. It's the switch.
it's an undecorated room, and it contains a pair of beds with straw stuffed mattresses. And at the foot of each bed is a locker, like a foot locker.
Yeah.
I
haven't entered the room just before.
Yeah, okay. There is a.
I'm guessing we knew.
As you've opened the door, there's another door just to your left.
I'm guessing, seeing as my partner in crime decided to have quite a conversation with me while I had the door ajar. If there was anything in it, it probably would be king by now.
Don't know where the bed's going. I was going to stick it.
Just a
Pretty much straight on. Seems like it's the crack of the door. So.
and there.
Just and to the left, you say.
Just to the left. Yeah.
We're going to have to get a series
Literally
of
just
filters
here.
or something to show us the model on the camera. It's dark, isn't
Yeah, because we're all in the dark. We're in London.
it? It's fine.
I lived really in the dark.
Dark vision engaged.
What would you like to carry on doing? That's all right.
Oh yes, it is actually on.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? What do you recommend?
Well, you're not in charge.
You
so
seem to
I'm
be
going
capable. I'm going to you as the leader now. You're going to be the leader of
I
this
certainly
party.
Excuse me?
Well, no one else is backing me up either. I'm just the one there. We're just having a natter. I think
Leaders go first and die first.
I am Frank.
I'm definitely with a.
I am going to, with my so much history of things going right and being confident, I'm going to just enter the room thinking something would have attacked me by now.
Just
surely.
before we go on and stumble around in the darkness, does anyone have a lantern, a light, or anything we can see by? Just I'm assuming I look at you and go. I'm assuming the elf here is okay. Shadow was okay. Used to living underground in the dark. I'm assuming she's got good
Dark
vision.
vision exists in this bit. Are we still going on that?
Still the star is still infravision.
Mm-hmm.
Only cats.
Yep.
In
I
Ravenloft, though, there is creatures with dark
I
vision.
flick
Between
my
Ravenloft and
hand.
the star.
cast a cantrip and 3
Oh, you're doing.
little orbs of light
Okay.
flowed into the room and lit
Okay.
the room up.
As you cast your spell, the lights dim, and it's almost like they sort of crush into itself and then puff back out, and they're actually little moths that animate a light.
Oh,
Lovely.
pretty.
Instantly attach the first bit of cloth they can find. Straight onto that, the family thing.
A lovely trick you done there. I'm assuming that was by design.
You're welcome.
We're dealing with this quite well from what I remember of not being a fan of people using magic.
Thank you. Yes, that's right.
It's almost echoing though, because I've just got my head in the door, speaking into another room.
Well, strange times deserve
Yep.
strange resolutions.
Sentence.
That was words.
Words, are you good with them? I am going to go. Well, nothing has attacked me yet. I think I'm confident. Almost like I'm talking with my own narrative in my head.
Yeah.
But what I think in my head, I say out loud.
Just say it out loud.
Yeah. Well, not out loud. I'm mumbling it almost to myself. It's like, yeah, I'm fine.
I'm going to glance behind and
Frank entered the room.
there, and I'm going to leave Ivy.
Unbeknownst to his companions, he'd just farted.
Sorry, Frank, did you say something as you entered?
Frank does not know what you speak of. What
Can you put me?
did you say? There was footlockers at the ends of the beds.
There are.
Can I have a butcher's?
Can you put me by the door, please?
In what manner are you going to have a butcher's?
Devil may care.
Yeah, you're just
I'm
going to
not
open
checking
them.
the traps. No, just
Okay. Which one are you going for first?
dealer's choice.
Okay. So you open the left locker. There's nothing in it, cobwebs and dust. You, however you want, let the lid down. You could let it drop, causing a loud bang if you wish.
Why is the DM encouraging us to be noisy and brash? Don't like this.
Because
How
he
I
said
know how
devil
this
may.
feels.
He said devil may care.
I didn't say devil may
And
care.
I'm giving the opportunity for him to describe how he does
It
it.
was the devil may care was in the I'm not checking the
Right.
trap kind
Is
of
there
thing.
2 footlockers on the either bed?
Yeah.
Frank closes the locker with disappointment.
I'm going to look at you and go,
You've heard this.
yeah, that's a good one.
You both heard this.
I'm going to look at you and say, do you want to open this one?
Go ahead.
I'm going to open it, but I'm going to be way more cautious.
Okay.
I'm going to check it out first.
How big
For
is this room?
traps.
Traps, maybe.
How big is this room? We literally shoulder to shoulder.
Yes.
Or is this...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 3 by 2
There-
on the grids.
So it's
So
three
15 by 10.
abreast.
Okay.
Really. You roll investigation.
Brilliant.
Time of this.
What have you rolled?
Please let this be like brilliant. 6.
6. It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Fresh dice, Mr. Chiswick.
Can I just lean over his shoulder and just go, I don't know what you're doing.
Roll perception.
Frank thinks it's fine.
Roll perception.
15.
There isn't even a lock on it.
I am going to, with my crossbow, 'cause I'm just from a distance, just lift it up. Let's see what happens. Slightly devil may grow, not as much as Frank Bruno here. But,
Coward, eh?
I knew this would happen. There we go. DM's picking the dice. I knew.
In the locker, when you peer in, there is a small a dagger in a little ornately gilded scabbard.
Anyone want a dagger?
If you remove the dagger.
No, I've still got my crossbow. Holding up the lid. Where are you running?
I'm by the door.
By the door.
I don't trust you.
Why are you all so scared?
As soon as you said that, it's actually
Why
ruined
is
it for
everyone
everyone.
scared? Why is everyone scared of
Two
something?
demons in the room.
I've done nothing.
No.
I know we're in a strange place. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Can you just tip that bottle down for me? Just cheers. Thank you.
The house on fire. You might have to give it a little bit of time for
I
it to
think
work its way
the
in.
sticks.
Yeah, just try it out.
And-
It will work its way in.
It's dropped out. I think the sticks dropped out from the plate.
Oh, it may have moved backwards. But it also could
There
be.
we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's
That's
just,
it.
this wasn't wet. It takes a while for it to set up.
So you find this
The dagger. Okay, if no one
Are
else is
you
taking-
offering it to me in the scale or holding onto the scale?
I'm sort of holding. Well, I'm holding the lid up on my
do
cross.
you offer
Let's get
this
this
to
going.
me
Let's get this.
freely?
Let's get this
Or
going.
if you don't want it, I'll bend down and get
No,
it myself.
I'm going to sort of put my hand out, grab hold of the top of the dagger while you still got hold of the
I'm a
scabbard.
literal
and then
range.
pull-
I'm a range.
remove
fighter.
it from the scabbard
Okay.
just to see and take a look at it. Some sort of, you're holding it like this. I'm going to grab it.
Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
Bloody knew it! I knew it.
As this
Knew
is going on,
something
I say,
was off.
daggers aren't mine. Rapiers and hand weapons.
It's a 16. I'm assuming you just want just dice.
It just appears to be a very well made dagger. Do you see any of this?
Yeah, I'm by the door.
You can see it's possibly elven made.
Is it possibly silver?
Oh, that'd be nice. That
Um,
reminds me, Frank. Can I have my silver crossbow? Just hold back, just in case
Just
we
one
meet
bolt.
anyone.
I've got a heavy crossbow.
roll
Oh, you got a heavy
in.
crossbow?
What would that be?
Oh no, you keep it then. You keep it then. Sorry.
Investigation. I think.
That's not terrible. Yeah. Yes, so 16.
16. Yeah, it's silvered.
Awesome.
Do you know why? Because I rolled a nat 20. That's the kind of DM I am.
Always got to take those chances.
I suspect that's an elven silver dagger. May come in extremely handy.
It's sharp.
So,
I can't
that's
take my
going
character
to
down,
be
just-
for in-game terms. That would be a +1 dagger, and it's silvered.
Awesome. I need some notepaper. So
There are some other rules.
I'm not listening to
There are
this.
some other rules with it,
Oh, okay.
but I will let you know as we continue and as you work out what it actually does, and then Kev can draw up a little card.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, yeah. Drop me a message. I always do. You haven't got it. And my character, I should point out, is a good man, but overzealous and fighting evil. And he's not stupid, but he's not smart. I should point out that.
Okay.
Intelligence 0, I should say. So he's just that. He's neither stupid.
With that voice.
11. What I mean is bonus is 0. So he's neither stupid or intelligent, but he is a man of good heart and will always look after his friends.
Is his charisma good?
And he's
just
even-
putting on an act.
Even warming to you for it too at the moment, which is the most, in his mind, it's the most oddest thing. I see. He's sort of, Frank, I'm glad you've got that. You seem a man of a fighter who's on hard needs because you don't have. You know, he's normally fighting with elegant swords. You don't have anything, but very good. And even you, Grey Skin.
I am Frank.
Well, that's what we call him around my neck of the woods.
Who are you talking to?
Really?
No, when you're saying
Demonetised.
He just instantly knows. He
Just get
instantly
rid of it,
knows.
just get rid
He's
of
like
it.
your granddad in a. He instantly knows.
Alia just raises her
Right, that's what we call
eyebrows
them.
and gives
Roll.
him a very stern look.
Roll for racism.
No offence, my dear, but shadow elves are a rarity in these parts, and when they are encountered, they're normally trying to kill every single land elf that you see.
Okay. So you still have that other door in this room. How would you like to proceed?
Frank, would you like me to try and take this door as you did the last one, or
There
would
is
you
also,
like to?
just here, as you are both
can you
looking around the
squeeze
room, you can see the little cubby hole and door for the dumbwaiter that carries on from the kitchen.
Quite mental.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's have a little look around the house, guys.
By the side of it, there is a little bell.
Can we open the dumbwaiter and just have a look? Yeah. We're not going to really see much, though. I'm going to poke my head in and sort of say to you, this could be way down to the basement.
Is the hatch
maybe?
already open on the dumbway?
Simon,
Is it one of those supposed to be a hatch, or is it just an
put my
It's
opening?
head in
Just a
that.
slide upside down hatch.
I'm going to make a point of putting my hand on the top of the hatch as he's opening it, just as he's poking his head in there,
Yeah.
assuming not still holding on. So I'm just going to put my hand on it just to make sure it doesn't fall
Let's have a
down.
quick poke in there just to see. Do I see anything?
Could be faulty.
You see the cable running up, running down, and you can see in the dim light, probably the top of the dumbwaiter in the kitchen.
So maybe later on, guys, we can go down the kitchen. Thank you, by the way, for looking after the.
Did you notice the bell? next to the dumbwaiter?
Is it missing?
It's like a little button.
There's a button.
Frank notices the bell. It's pretty well.
Does anyone press the button?
No, I don't. My advice, and we've got to work as a team here, but my advice is to leave this until later. We should still secure this floor.
I'm not the leader.
Not the leader.
Not the leader.
But if I was the leader,
I would
that's
tell this good.
That's going to be your tagline. I'm not the leader, but.
And what I'm going to do,
I'm not in charge.
Yeah.
I'm going to step away from the light and step into this corner and go, and I shall defer to your expert. If you want to push, I'm looking at you, but if you want to push that button.
No, I'm fine.
I'm scooting to the corner a little bit because you said that you wanted to go through the door, so it's a bit snug.
Yeah. So you're going to. Where do you want me to stick it? Or over here?
Yeah, just anyone not going to trip outside red.
So we're both by this door. This is good. Although I feel Ailey should be up front because she's got this.
Are you going to do anything with this door?
I'll have a little listen.
Yeah, sure. Perception.
Why am I? Right, fresh dice, Chiswick.
400,000 dice in this room, and you always get cracked.
13. I'll have a little pile
You
here.
hear the wood of the house creak.
I just did that.
Yeah, and a very dull sort of air.
I found my creaky board now. So the sound of it, but
So it's windy.
Not really. It's just there is a sort of there's movement of air, but in a place that's quite stuffy. No magic.
No magic. I've turned off blue lights. Yeah. How long does this last, by the way, your fairy lights? Dancing lights, whatever they're called. What's the duration?
1 minute, they've gone out now.
Oh, they've gone out anyway. Oh, it knew.
It's a cantrip. If you want to have done it again.
Yeah, I can. So I just.
Again, this time, rather than it being the orbs of light that come out, it is just the little moths.
Okay, just give me a shout when you
Frank
want them
is
to go
having
off again.
flashbacks of a previous party.
Your character could have met that party. He could have been at that ball where Ash lit the thing. He could have been there. He could have been one of the.
What do you mean? You're a player.
He could have been.
I'm helping your back. Your character.
Can't help yourself.
What are you going to do with this door?
Right. So there's.
I've noticed that you're all putting it off.
Yeah.
But what are
Okay.
you going to do with it?
We're not
Okay.
putting it off, we're just disorganised.
I'm just going to open it.
Yep.
Just now, I've had, unless anyone else wants to do anything else, I'm just going to open this door because I've had
Frank
to listen.
noticed
to
Open the door.
You open the door, and hanging up, it's a closet, and there's some tidy servants' uniforms.
Is that it? Nothing
Oh, what,
else?
just like a 5x5
Is it a
space.
closet? Is it a closet?
Yep.
After all of this is just.
I wouldn't bother putting it in. It will encroach into the next room.
Oh, would it? Oh, okay. I even got a little 5x5 square here, just for.
Just for the
You had that
closet.
one set aside.
Now,
Just
this
in
was, I should point out, this was last year when we were sort of planning to do this last October. Not even last year now, 2 years ago, 2022. So I made these based on this map, but I didn't pay attention to the layout. I was just looking at room size.
God,
That's why I've
yeah.
got what 5x5.
Right, got ya.
Yeah. I can't remember a thing, so why that I couldn't remember what that was. So I should point out. So each tile Liam will ask for, I've got him for him to. I can't remember a darn thing, so I wasn't paying attention to anything else apart from looking at the map, going, okay, that's this.
Okay.
And I might have a few things wrong, because if it says like the floor's stone, they're all wood. So I wasn't reading
I
descriptions.
just gave you the maps.
Yeah, effectively. So just,
What would you like to do, gang?
okay, well,
We have spent half an hour. We've
Just
moved
in this
one
room.
room.
I think I'm going to go out into the
I don't know, it's
corridor
because
now.
it's Ravenloft,
Into the
I'm
hallway.
expecting nastiness. I've been overcautious, so you're going back over to the
Wow.
I'm going to go into the hallway.
I would like
Came here in a
Thomas Tolman
Okay.
to roll an insanity check.
Oh. Really?
Okay, this is what I've got to get under my... I can never
This is
remember
your own narrative that's done this to you.
What is your insanity?
18.
Go for it. Add your modifier.
3.
3 plus.
What's my
Sounds
modifier?
a thing, isn't it?
What's the modifier? So,
On insanity, we did write it down.
Yeah, where did I write my one down?
I've got
That's the question.
sanity 18
Yep. So then that'll be plus 2.
plus 2, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So that's 5.
5, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So- sorry.
Did I have a clipboard somewhere? Because I must have made side notes for this.
It's
sort
got to
of
be
thing.
on
For
your
those of you
standard.
watching and listening, I'm just going to take Kev out there
Oh, okay.
and tell him something about Solomon's current sanity. There we go. We were just... So, me and Kev went into the other room. Kev now has a new character flaw.
Just what you wanted.
So, Thomas Solomon has a new
Another
character flaw. Because of the failed sanity roll. I can give you a rundown so you can share it with people
Yeah, if you
watching
want,
at
just
home later.
if you
I
want for
won't do
this.
that now because it will ruin.
Yes,
what
we're
we're
in
doing.
No, it's fine.
But I will.
If
do
it
so
becomes
you
obvious,
can
it becomes
make,
obvious.
Make a
I
thing
don't
for
know.
Patreon or something.
Yeah, I'll do it for something like Patreon. Go at this stage.
The whisper section.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
On Patreon, my waffle videos are going on Patreon rather than the main channel. So on
Right.
the main channel, you get these full things in the waffle,
Yeah,
or
sure.
I recap them. That's on Patreon. So I'll do it on part of the year.
Okay.
I must crack on with that. Yeah,
So-
okay.
You've got the Elven Dagger.
As well.
And you've not pressed the button on the dumbwaiter, and you've reignited your moth lights,
Yeah.
and you've made your way back out into the hallway.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I'm going to pass.
could you all roll perception?
Just quickly, just probably.
Oh, I love
An inventory thing.
the change in the music.
I've just got a massive pile in front of me of failed D20s, and that was a 5.
Perception, you say?
Perception.
12.
I'm too busy looking at something else, I believe.
21.
21,
5.
5,
14.
14. You notice that the statues have moved. The armor, suits of armour are very slightly in different positions. All of the heads have turned to the door where you have all just exited.
Nobody touched the armour.
Stop! Don't stand another foot forward. That floorboard. That floorboard. We need to check that floorboard right in front of your foot.
Frank thinks that floorboard was already there.
Frank talks
Could
in
be
third
trapped.
person now.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
So that's
And his name is now Frank.
It could be
Probably.
trapped. Have we checked this
Maybe
floorboard?
ish.
It could be trapped. This house, we need to...
Thomas? Thomas? Shut up.
Frank thinks she's in charge.
The armour's moved.
What?
Look at the heads. They're looking at the door we've just come out of.
Are you sure? I didn't notice if they were looking like before, what they was.
You've
Just
just got
'cause my
worried
perception
about a
of-
floorboard.
But we've got to be a bit cautious around here. That floorboard,
Neither of
if
you
nothing
two,
else, you get a splinter.
neither of you two think that there's anything going on with the armour.
So I have to admit,
It's
I didn't notice
such
what
a
the armor was
slight-
looking like before.
To be fair, now I spent most of my time peeking through a door while everyone
Yeah.
was talking behind me. So
I was watching you looking at the door, so I wasn't paying attention.
Trust me, the armour's moved.
Oh, it doesn't move.
It does now.
Arms at the ready, guys. So I'm going to actually draw the crossbow at your... To me, it just looks like armour, but...
as you're playing with the crossbow, you see the silver bolt being handed back over to you. Seeing as I now have a silver dagger,
Thank you.
it's
I'm not going to load
that's what I was
it.
going to do a minute
I'm
ago,
going to
but-
stick it into my stick it into my.
Your moths puff out of existence, and I assume you put them back up.
Yeah.
There's the arrow hole.
I walk forward past some of the armour. Does anything happen?
No.
She's using arrows.
Can I hear anything at this door?
Roll perception.
As soon as Thomas has gone and saying Frank's an idiot, I think I'm just 27.
Wait, that door could be trapped.
27.
You're using powers.
Force just to keep.
These are not the drawers you're looking for. Right.
You don't hear anything.
No.
Where are you guys now?
We're on 27. I should imagine there's nothing in there then.
Where's your characters?
I'm
They've
outside this
been
door.
moved into what we're doing.
You two are here.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be?
Okay. So are you with
Yeah, stick me where you
Put me in a tactful
the
position.
lights? So we look at this door, yeah?
Yeah. Excuse me.
I'm on
I
a
don't know
crossbow
if you
only, not a hand weapon.
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm more focused on what you said. So
We're not getting
I'll
on
let
there.
you guys play out a bit more about this door first.
I can't hear anything at this door.
On your perception, yeah. So on that door, before I described there was sort of youths revelling and dancing, yeah. And on your perception, as you've leant in, you kind of see in the change of the light that actually that's not the case, and the wood carvings are of children emancipated and begging.
Very strange carvings in this house.
Should be wary of them. If they're changing, they could be cursed.
Carvings are not changing. Thomas.
Are you whispering?
Everything's changing.
Are you whispering to each other right next to each other?
That's a good, Frank. That's a good point. Let's
Yep.
lower our voices. Someone might be able to hear us. Let's go down to a whisper.
But the reason I was going to say it is because if you two are just having a little natter there, what you hear suddenly is like a sort of sort of to the side of you,
What's that?
as Frank is poking
Oh.
literally not the eye holes, but like wherever, like on the head of one of these statues. What I think is suits of armour.
Yes.
Suits of armour. Just,
Roll a strength check.
Frank!
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just poking.
I
it,
still
yeah.
want you to roll a strength check.
Frank! Don't touch the
Is that the
armour.
one you're standing in front of?
Oh, that's good. That's a dirty 20.
It's not good.
It's not good, but it's not good for being subtle.
As you prod this, you get carried away, and it goes and clatters all across the floor. And
I don't
there,
think there's anything inside this.
there's a moment of
Yeah, as a
hullabaloo, and then complete silence.
I'm looking to style crossbow like.
Fool of a Frank!
Frank needed to check.
And at that point, I'm assuming that's been a minute. Has that been a minute since we were in the room?
We'll come back out of the room.
Since Jill did her.
Yeah.
When did you fire it back up again?
It all goes completely dark.
Did the noise happen as if the lights went out?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Was it just really bad timing?
It all goes completely dark, just as Simon says what he says. Do you put the lights back up?
I'll just wave my hand and...
Roll perception checks.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, you. No.
12.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
8. My dice are turning on.
Okay, eyeball dice of my father's father.
You've hit a dice you cannot read.
Exactly. Oh God! I can read that.
Is that bad?
5.
5. Nothing. You perceive nothing. It all.
Everything's fine.
Everything seems as though it was when the lights come back on, and the little moths flutter around out to the edges of the room and continue to light.
Do
How am I
you can
running
let
out
this
of
happen?
D20?
It's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
These are suits of armor. Yeah, they're fully kitted, gauntlets, helmets, the lot.
There's shoulder pads, breastplate, gauntlets,
Excellent. That's all I'm interested in.
helmet.
Can I try it?
What is it called?
Go on.
Sabatons for the thighs?
Hmm?
Sabatons for the thighs? Is that correct? I don't know. I'm sure somebody will correct me.
Greaves is...
And Greaves'
Greaves,
legs.
yeah.
legs.
Oh yeah.
The whole shebang.
Well, my strength is my main stat to be
Yeah.
honest in this thing. I'm just wondering if maybe I can get a set of.
A set of shiny armour to give protection.
Well, no, I don't want the armour. I just want
I
the
was thinking about this. It's gonna
the
be
word that I used and I cannot remember. So,
Greaves?
it's I just want skill punching, if
Okay.
possible. Just
The
want to see
gauntlets.
Yeah, gauntlets. That's what I was
The
after.
gauntlets.
Right,
Yeah,
just
sure.
see if and try and see
You-
if they're useful to me at all. They fit.
Okay.
It's up to you if they even remotely useful.
I rolled an 88 on a D100, so they look in pretty good nick. Some poor servant has polished these every day, and they've probably never seen battle.
Sorry.
All right, Frank.
Idiot.
They've probably never seen battle. They're plate. You have a pair of plate gauntlets
Excellent.
to
Yeah,
add.
they're mostly for decorative purposes, but
it's-
I'll probably give someone a bit of a whack.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Yes.
On a, we'll work it out, but possibly if you were to punch someone, you would have some kind of bonus.
Yeah.
They're not going to add to your AC.
No, I wasn't going for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're sure? If you want to note that down in your...
So they're not going to improve anything? Okay, so how would he know this inherently?
Ah.
Because he's a fighter, would he...
Because he has
He
ill-fitting chainmail on.
Okay, I look around and
That's what's standing by the door.
point to the lanterns on the wall to Thomas.
I was too busy looking at the floor. I've got a tinder box.
You're too worried about
Oil.
floorboards.
I look
How
up to where
lit
you're
are they?
pointing.
How
They're not at all.
They're not lit. How fueled up one is it? Is the oil dry?
You've got oil in your bag anyway.
Let's light these lanterns.
I
Then
look
can
at
stop.
where you're pointing and it's Frank did not notice those. Then I look at both of you and I almost, why didn't you notice
Do you reach
that?
up and take one?
What a lamp? I would reach up and put oil in. Are they wall sconces?
Yeah.
Yeah, to put oil in.
They're like them up there.
Yeah.
You can just take them off if you want.
No, gonna light it there for the time being, and light it.
It lights up
Lights
the
up.
room. You no longer need to keep casting your cantrip.
Lovely.
Oh, really? Can you go on? Doesn't have a standard gauntlet.
Okay.
It's straight into special item.
So it's lit up on the walls. Should we take this?
Well, I'll work it out.
I'll custom build.
I'm generally concerned about taking things from this house. We can't be too cautious.
That's fine. You can just stay where it's.
We're gonna leave it on the wall.
Yeah.
Who's going to open this door? I think we should search for traps, set up a perimeter.
I search for
Perimeter in a
traps.
Small room is redundant.
I search for traps, dear.
Yep.
You can't be too
Investigation.
Oh, yeah.
The entire session is going to be 2 or 3 rooms.
5.
There doesn't seem to be any sign of
I'm
traps
blind.
upon these doors.
None of these dice have rolled above a 3.
Right, we're quite
enough,
good at
almost
this, guys.
6 old.
They live there now.
We're going to need a lot more. of these,
Yeah, this door doesn't seem to be
yeah.
trapped.
There's going to be no focus at all.
Thomas, would
Not
you
just
like
a
to
cell, we
search
need
for
a
I
dummy.
feel like we're going to need more of these.
Thomas, would you like to search?
I'll search. I'm looking at you.
What are you searching?
So you're going
Door.
to do
Trap.
investigation.
I was about to say you're searching the door.
16.
These doors do.
Nice champion.
They still don't seem to be trapped
That's my
because
turn.
they're
Ends
not
now.
trapped.
You find a smaller.
I turn to you and go, this door doesn't appear to be trapped if you want to open it. That's just my turn. And playing into it.
Yeah, that's why you've got your inspiration.
You hear just a one time. I'm not going to do it with my own hands. Just like that. Just which is the two corners just hitting against each other.
Yeah.
Just go. Frankly, this is taking too long. It's after you checking for traps and doing everything, just
Yeah.
like a walk through, just above you as you're leaning down, checking for traps, and just grab the door and just
Yep.
heave it open.
Do
I'm
you, walk,
perfectly sane.
do you walk into the room?
I'm perfectly sane. I'm just dumb.
Do you walk
Yes.
into the room? Yeah.
Yes.
This opens out into a. So we've got a 2x1.
2x1.
Making you work for this one. It's going to be a broom closet after this. Trying to keep all the other armour.
2x1 and a 3x4. And if you've got through, that would do. Yeah.
And a 3x4.
3x4.
You actually label these underneath them, I think.
I
You just
have.
do it by eye.
No, I've labelled them. When I made them, I just do
Oh, I can see it now.
just
Yeah.
very faint pencils.
Nice.
That's in that little cubby hole there.
Sometimes.
There you go, it actually worked out.
I thought you'd get like one of those white pen things.
So can we see anything in there?
So, what we have, Frank sees, there's red velvet drapes covering the windows of this room, which are along that back wall, closest to you.
Yep.
There's 4 windows, intermittently, not all in one row.
Just for reference, what time of day is it?
You couldn't tell the time of day because it seems to be perpetually dusk
Or when we
or
walked,
perpetually
or
dawn.
when we walked in originally. Any other clues?
You have no idea.
Right, okay. That's fine.
It like Ravenloft, Barovia, when you went in,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
just
you noticed during
30
your
days of night job.
it,
Yeah.
it
And very
never
foggy.
seemed to quite become morning. It never seemed to quite become night.
Cool. So I'm to the other campaign when we got weather report.
But they're in all of your travels, you couldn't tell whether at dusk or dawn, and there didn't seem to really be a sun in the sky that you could see for clouds and fog
Awesome. Got it.
to ascertain that kind of.
Excellent. That's fine.
So there's red velvet drapes either side of the windows, 4 windows on the back wall. There's over to right dead in front of you is a big, exquisite mahogany made desk with a matching high back chair.
This is what.
Over to
Where's this?
the left, right in front of him, over to the left is a fireplace.
Is it lit?
Nope. Above it, are you walking into the room?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was literally on
Above the
This issue here.
no,
No, that's not me.
no, it's Tolman.
Desk. There we go. Where was the desk?
Just in front of the chair.
Excuse me.
Are we going to go on the narrative of that dodgy bend on that floor, or we're just going to treat it as normal?
Treat it as normal.
Okay. Otherwise, I've done a roll for you.
So
Treat as my bits get stored in front of a radiator and warps because I don't have a big enough house.
It's a bit rickety in this one.
I do have a big enough house, but I mean,
This room must be for the health.
I need the east wing. Is
So-
there any doors here?
no. Above the fireplace, there's a picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. You vaguely remember there was what's the word? There was that kind of motif, windmill motifs in the hallway when you came in. I think you were the first person who walked into the hallway as well.
Yeah. I'm always at the front generally, and
Either side of the fireplace, there's two chairs in each of the sort of setbacks, and then all around the rest of the walls, floor to ceiling, is books. It's just lined with books. This is obviously a library, and there's one of them rolling wooden ladders
oh, okay.
that runs around so that you can reach the top shelves and stuff like that.
Are these all round the outside of the room, the books?
Yeah.
Fireplace.
As you sort of walk around the room, as you walk around the room, do you approach the desk at all?
I'm, as a kind of character trait, generally if nothing's actually actively attacking me, I am quite. Oh, what's this?
Yeah. So okay.
It's just
There's bits and pieces on the deck. There's a pen and some parchment, but you notice there's a little framed portrait, oil painted portrait of a dog, a little dog, and at the bottom of it says Sephaxus, which you can only assume is the family dog.
I pick it up and just stare at it while I'm waiting for everyone else to join me.
The good boy eyes of Sephaxus stare back at you.
They almost have a similar, as far as a human could look back at the same sort of look. It's almost like we're mirroring each other.
As you set it back down on the table, you regard the rest of the table, and there's an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quilled pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle. There's 4 blank sheets of parchment and a wooden seal bearing the Durst's family insignia, which is a windmill.
Have you joined us?
Yes.
What else would you
Yeah. Are we all going?
like to
possibly,
do?
yes.
There are some
are you by the
drawers.
desk, then?
There's some
Frank?
drawers on the desk.
Frank thinks it's maybe interesting, so almost with a nudge kind of tone to it.
Well, good day, Frank. Have you found anything of interest?
The shiny tinder was fire
Are you going to take all of them?
and dog.
You can have the dog if you want me to take the tinder.
I put it. I showed it to you, and I put it back on the table with just a look of my face, just going.
There's an actual oil lamp as well.
Perhaps we can use like this and have this walking around with us as a.
Good idea.
Don't like the oil.
Yeah, sure.
The letter writing kit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that.
Yep.
Are
Okay.
you going to take the seat?
It's all with the letter writing kit.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
just in case we need to do some forgery.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
We are meant to be looking for a beast monster. There's nothing.
Are we? Oh Christ!
Yeah. in the basement, so there's no entrance to the basement. Is there anything else of interest in this room? Or...
There's drawers on the desk.
Okay.
I get the impression that my character might be loosely related to something.
It could well be.
It's
Well,
just-
I'm going to bend down to the drawer and put my ear against it and listen.
Mhm.
Little dice, you're great. 18
18.
on perception.
You,
you get the smallest dice in the entire house.
you don't hear the sound of any mechanism or anything like that.
As
This sounds like
player, I wasn't expecting to as a character.
this sounds like a very normal draw to Thomas Talman.
I turn around to you guys and go, look, this sounds like a normal draw, but we can't be too cautious. I just sit there and stare.
Alia just puts her head in her hands and. Oh my goodness me.
Frank thinks your accent changes your.
Oh dear. Okay. Alia just steps up to the drawers, just opens them all.
And you die. No.
Rocks fall.
You open the drawer and you find inside a small iron key.
I'll take that.
See, my caution paid off. You've got an iron key. That could be the key to the basement.
With your force powers.
Okay.
This is not the key you're looking for.
Hello there. Someone that's got a massive barrier against
Okay.
magic users and
I'm
things.
going back out into the corridor.
I feel like you're just
Will you
jealous.
roll perception on your way out, please?
All of us.
No.
Or
Only Alia said she was leaving.
10.
10. You see a book. As you're walking out, you see, you just notice the spine of one of the books, and it's Elven Conflicts Across Mystaria.
Can I take the book?
Yeah. You now have a book in your hand.
Can I have a look inside? Is there
Yeah.
anything?
is that library for
It is in High Vialian,
Roll the fire.
which
That doesn't
is
bode
High Elvish, and it is literally what it says on the spine. It tells of different conflicts that the elves have been involved in Mystaria.
Strange book to be here.
It is indeed. But we're here,
Frank doesn't do much reading.
so perhaps all this is a portal from our land to here. Another, we might find someone else around. I'm behind you, by the way. Actually.
So you're standing there with a book in your hand, yeah?
Yeah. I think I might keep that book.
Yeah, sure. Book is yours.
Are we going over to the other door?
Too sad.
Sorry.
Quite alright.
Right. You have to excuse me, Pete. It's got a bit
Mhm.
cold.
As you two walk out,
Yes.
could you roll perception?
No, not really for the perception thing. Where you should just going to pack up.
Come on, the little dice of.
Oh.
Oh, it's failed.
11.
11.
Actually, that's 11. Little dice you throw in the pile
11.
of low rollers. Since they go off the
You
road.
you kind of regard the books, but you don't see anything too interesting.
I give them a glance and go.
What
"There's
did
no
you
books
roll?
of demonology that I'm interested in here."
Oh, I can't remember now.
Okay. It wasn't,
fairly low.
yeah, 10 or something, wasn't
It
it?
was 10, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
You make your way back out onto the landing.
Before we go forward, let's search for any traps across this hallway.
The hallway that you've already all walked across.
But by that
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
so
you go
probably
for it, mate.
crossbow down as I'm going along.
Frank thinks shoot chip.
Blimey! Straight into the bar with you, boy.
What was it?
That was a 4, so as you see.
Would you roll sanity?
Why 80s D&D dice? Don't let me
Sanity
down.
saving throw, please.
13 plus 4. Is that plus 4?
Mhm.
17.
You, despite your cautiousness, you are very sure that this area is okay now.
Look around you guys. It's fine. Holy crossbow.
Thomas, we've been walking around this hallway.
Not this one particular patch, but we're fine now. This hallway is clear.
Okay, I'm just
This
going to
hallway-
spend my whole life with these two frowning.
You
Okay.
Stick me
lower
right there
lower
as
than
well, please.
lower than usual voice, and now it's going. Frank knows.
Frank sees.
Frank sees it all.
I'm assuming it's some sort of PD as a fight, some PTSD.
PT. What?
PDs, some PDs from war.
It's whatever I want it to be at the time.
So, your current options as a party, you could go back down the marble red staircase.
We haven't been in the other
You could go
doors yet.
up the red marble staircase, or you could carry on through the other doors.
Can I hear anything at that door?
Perception.
Gradually, as time's going, you're seeing Frank
Nat
is
one.
getting slightly more angsty, going.
Nat
He's
one.
used to a faster
So,
pace of life,
8
shall we
altogether.
say,
Yeah.
8.
Of
It was a nat
smash
one.
the door through and see what he's kicking.
I'm afraid.
I'm blind.
You are
I'm deaf,
Absolute-
blind, and I've banged my head on the door, didn't I?
you're absolutely sure that there is no noise coming from this room.
I just heard a bang.
As
Yeah, guys.
Tolman, or
Yeah, so I just heard that bang. You hear that bang? I just heard bang, and then it's a draft here somewhere. So let's open this door. So I'm not as cautious anymore.
of this area.
This door's fine. Let's open it. I agree with you, Frank. I heard you muttering. Yes. There's either way. We must just open this door.
You see Frank literally lift his eyes up as if saying, "You can hear me.
Yeah.
You can hear what I said."
Sorry.
It's the first time anyone's really sort of
Acknowledged it, yeah.
Yes.
On your head be it, Thomas.
Just open this door.
This
This area is now safe of evil.
opens out
It's here,
into
yeah.
a 4x6.
There is a quote.
4x6.
Ooh, that's a big one.
That'll do, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're going to be coming over here, so
6. Let me know if you need doors, furnishings, and rugs. Do a rug. Do a rug.
no, we don't need a rug.
No, we don't need a rug.
Is it made of porridge?
So this opens out.
Is it made of bloody tracks?
Opposite you see 3 big windows with gossamer drapes hanging down from them, and this is quite an elegant, appointed hall. There's a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and the windows are stained glassed, and there's sort of depictions of beautiful men and women, and there's children singing and playing instruments, and then as you look in the doors over to your right you see a harpsichord.
Don't have one of those. That's a model.
And then there is a large fireplace off to your left at the end of the hall here, and by that is a big golden harp, And then on all of the wood carvings on the walls, there's sort of alabaster figurines in well-dressed clothing, dancing.
Okay. Shall we go in?
Well, yeah, first thing there, then.
We're waiting for more of this inspirational. I'm not the leader talk.
Okay.
Stick me behind you, please. I don't know where Frankie wants to be.
Oh, sorry.
Frank just hits the door and smashes
Yeah,
it down.
Sorry.
Where are you going?
I'm just following on. It's not my turn to go in first.
Okay.
The room continues as it was.
As I go in, you sort of see I'm instantly more cautious than I was in the hallway. Like, it all starts with looking at everything. Those chairs, they could be evil. That half, that looks evil.
How are you portraying this?
Scowl the face like.
Are you actually
crossbows
pointing
pointing?
at things?
Yeah, with crossbows.
Are you checking the room like military style?
look
Checking
around
the
and
room.
go,
Yep. It's just chair.
Alabaster things, fireplace,
Well,
and that's what I'm doing. at this
Alia
moment in time.
just saunters around the room.
When you get to the fireplace, roll perception.
Okay, yeah, move me down so I will re-examine that fireplace. Oh, you've joined the part 7.
we're going to run out of dice again.
I've got 3 left.
That's the second of the inspirations from now.
You feel like you have fully inspected this area. It's good.
It's good.
It's good to go.
good
Move
to go.
out. All clear. Move out, team.
I see what's happening. I Leon's regretting giving me that.
Yes.
Not
Maybe roleplaying it too much.
not
Frank
regret.
believes that I was nearly going mad.
It was based totally on your role.
Yeah. It's like, why did you have to foul that roll? Move on, Kev. We'll never finish.
We're never getting out of this poxy house. This is an entire campaign. It's one house.
Ravenloft, the house.
Yeah, literally, we're talking about the loft
floor.
of the house.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the end game.
let's go.
I'm gonna. Now I know it's not evil. I'm gonna strum that harp.
Yeah.
Frank thinks that chair is not evil.
Yeah.
Do performance.
Are you just messing with it, or are you actually trying to play it?
Eight.
It's my way.
As someone that does a lot of performance stuff, that look on your face is an 8. You look disgusted for a second.
I have 2 dice left.
You go to run your fingers along, but where you are, your index fingernail is so used to pointing out witches, it's a little bit overgrown, and it
You can't
and
actually put it
the
back.
string snaps, and all you hear is a and it echoes and reverberates through the house.
Frank enjoyed that.
Alia suddenly claps.
Which oddly doesn't echo. It falls dead. The house seems a little bit stuffier.
Brilliant. That's it.
Frank thinks this is a tough room. You can't even get a clap.
You probably all assume that this was where they held parties and balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we? Someone else wanted to value. That's pretty my turn. Search for something.
So I see his turns, man. We're not in initiative. You
No.
fill your boots.
You do whatever you want, mate.
I'm
You're
gonna
a
have
player now.
Yeah, don't forget, you're a player now. We're giving you all the play
You
time.
get to just do what you
As
want.
after that, I'm gonna have a quick search around the room of hope for things. Just generally a general search for things. If they lifting chair, looking under the chairs. Well, for anything.
If anyone thinks we're getting Kev to do a lot of
you-
stuff,
For items.
it's just 'cause he
Could
doesn't
you
play.
roll me 3 different investigation?
Free.
Now dice.
Tell me the
Start
room.
again.
You go to
Tell
our
me the
company and roll.
results. Go on. Go on, Kev. There you go.
No, I'm going to refresh my
okay.
dice, Matt. So there are 2 7s there. So
Two
these
7s added to your perception,
9.
or perception or investigation, whichever is highest.
Perception is 9, and then that last roll is 14.
As you sort of scan the room,
Baker, you're now back in the room.
you've kind of,
Just out of interest.
you're looking around and you're lifting the drapes and
Is that great?
This one.
No?
just
No,
as
no,
you're
this one's
about to go, no, it is all clear.
Yeah.
You regard the fireplace again,
Yeah.
and
Spend a
the
bit of time just poking around with it.
carvings of the beautiful men and women dancing and the children singing. It isn't quite what you thought it was. In your haste, you didn't really look at those people. They're not beautiful at all. They're actually skeletons.
Perception sucks. I mean,
Well dressed,
I saw that.
but
Even
skeletons.
Did you get you loads then?
Well, my passive 16 is doing better than you are.
That's something I need to know.
Yes. What I told you.
Oh.
Actually, on that, it's fellowship. What is passive wisdom? It's made out of.
16. 16, yeah? For you, Frank. Passive 16.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Passive is 16 on insight, 13
Okay.
on investigation.
30.
13.
Oh, right.
This is-
I was right now. What the fuck?
yeah, little four, man. I'm killing it.
Is perception wisdom?
Give me a second, mate.
Passive perception. It's wisdom.
Passive perception
Passive
is
wisdom.
wisdom.
Perception is a wisdom skill, yeah.
Do I have my proficiency? To that? So I do.
If you are proficient in it.
I am not. Someone's going to be 15 for my passive perception.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You would have noticed it as well then.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was better than my actual.
If you're,
looking at it,
yeah, if you're just looking about the place but not actually.
I know for
really
me, I like.
engaged.
What is your
Passive.
passive perception?
So that.
What am I looking at? I haven't got my glasses on. Let's see.
That's good. So you're playing a game all about
Yeah,
sheep.
I know I've left my reading glasses
22.
down. Where
What?
was it?
Yeah. I thought I thought it was high, and that's why you keep noticing things.
22. Yeah.
So
You're never rolling again.
Yes. Why are we? So as we're doing this, we come to realise because I didn't notice those skeleton figures at first, and I sort of
Yeah.
mentioned the skeleton figures.
and
You're now telling me you've seen them. So I'm like, you're the eyes.
Ilia kind of goes, yeah, I saw that as soon as we walked in
I
the
just
room.
didn't think it was relevant.
So I'm now sort of warming, even though I'm a bit sceptical of future, but then it's a part. I've got to be a player part.
Yeah.
I'm warm to you. You're going to be the.
You be decisive to be useful.
You're the eyes of this group then, because I just thought they were genteel folks.
Okay, I'm going to hurry you along a little bit.
Yeah.
You make your way out into the
Are we going upstairs?
hallway.
Yep. That's where you want us to be.
You notice again. They'd all turned towards the servants' quarters doors, hadn't they? And now they are all turned back towards this door. Which strikes you as even weirder because now these two are looking at that door, but these two are looking at that door as well.
Yeah.
Collapsed, though, isn't
Yeah.
That one's collapsed.
That was going to be.
But the helmet that is on the floor has turned.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, brilliant.
You notice it. You regard it. You carry on towards the staircase. Would you like to go up the staircase
Yeah.
or down?
Let's go up.
Okay.
Okay,
I can't eat them. They're too high
This
in
is
fat.
the commercial break. What do you say about Francis?
My dog views Fazzles as crack.
Frazzles. They're crack for dogs. Sponsor us. Who makes Frazzles? Walkers? No.
No.
The other one. The sponsor us, because obviously I care
It's
about
got
you.
to be Fazzles. It's not bacon fries. She's not
I've seen
As-
a lot of ads
as
on
taken
YouTube,
by
but
them.
I've not seen anything
What
for
beer
that.
did you just pour then?
A Guinness.
Guinness.
But Six Nations, I am a big Ireland fan. So, Guinness.
Guinness.
Good things come to those who wait.
We'll keep saying
And-
sponsor.
Slauncher.
The beer of choice for me is Green. This has all been left in, by the way. It's the mid.
Yeah, I know. I won't agree after recording.
Green King Abbott. Sponsor us, Green King. Actually, your IPA is really nice, Abbott. I do have people who do really loud and subscribe to me, so this is all.
Cheers.
Chelsea
From-
water.
Water.
Yeah.
Have
You
you?
can just lift it above your head towards.
It's put it in front of my face,
There,
and
there
you'll be
it is.
fine.
You're sort of.
Put it in front of my face,
Yeah,
and
There you go.
Cheers.
There you go.
Amber
So I
White's
don't
on
know
it.
if Southern Water wants to sponsor.
But if
There's our
Southern,
option.
if
We're not
Southern Water
commenting,
did
that's too
sponsor you, that would be great for the house.
And now on we go. Advert's over. You know, critical role to adverts. I thought I'd try it.
Try your luck, yeah?
Yeah. How's our adverts?
Right.
I'm waiting for the technical failure clown to turn up.
Have you been sponsored by Manscaped yet?
I have not.
I'm waiting for Ray to show up.
I actually get nice sponsorships where people send me little things to look at. Like, the time I record this, I'm looking at Savage World.
You realise at some point in your channel you're going to start playing mobile games.
Raid Shadow
Yeah, so
Legends.
you can talk about Raid.
If that ever happened, if I ever get that big, that would probably like 10k subs or whatever. And Raid, I don't think I could do it because I'm like, I blooming hate mobile games.
It really does.
I could not sit here and go, oh, I love
The money's
playing
good.
this. No, I'm not a money orientated person.
That's
This is still the
'cause you haven't
sponsorship part. That's because I haven't got any. And when I had even less, I used to work for the KCC, and the people there thought I was so loaded. I thought I was a posh rich kid, just going back when I was 19. Because they'd do like wages, they would come and they'd be like, how much you got, how much you got, how much you got? I'd be like,
Yeah.
hadn't even opened mine, and they thought I was so rich.
No, you just didn't want to look at it.
The problem is, it was the complete opposite. I was so poor, it didn't matter how much was in this, it's gone. It's
Yeah.
gone. There's no point in opening it, I've got zero.
You've already accepted
And all
your
the
fate.
ladies he worked
But they
with
thought I
used
was
to
really rich.
mother him. They were all middle-aged, and they all hated me because they thought I was with him for his money.
There's no word of a
Little
lie.
did they know.
It was hilarious. Like, no, it was when I left. I was like, no, I'm so poor. They're like, are you quitting? You don't need to work. I'm like, no, I'm quitting because I'm becoming a software engineer now. I'm becoming a software developer. I need to.
We need
Because you
the
don't
money.
pay me enough. That's why I'm quitting.
I'm off.
And it was a real big surprise to him that because I literally got the waste and just put it straight in my bag. Because it's pointless when you're 19 and you've got house.
There's people
it's like-
watching this all over the world and just go, what? Who? What is this that you work for? What's that?
Anyway, that was the sponsorship part of the thing. I've got to go back.
Yeah, we're
to-
working on it. It's a work in progress, that one.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. If you want to sponsor us to be, that's the sort of.
If you want to get even more incoherent than that, definitely
We want
sponsor my
food,
beer.
food and alcohol, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically not money.
We're simple people. We're simple people.
Yeah, food and real out and gifts.
Okay, I'm working up to
If
my
I could be
range.
sponsored by Guinness in any
Thing we do.
like way
Capacity.
capacity, yeah,
Watch it. Come summer and that, we'll all be like wearing.
I
Guinness
would.
shirts and
I'd be able to die the next day.
Yeah,
Probably from the amount of free Guinness I've been
just one
sent.
night's worth of sponsorship comes through the door. You'd be like, oh.
Oh dear no. Anyway, come
What
on.
is it? They sent Guinness sent the Irish poet and playwright Brendan Behan a crate of Guinness for a whole night to write a new slogan. He drank it all, asked for another, and the slogan he came up with was Guinness is good.
And you come up with that, which is what he was considering getting the sponsorship.
So
Was it in a nice font at least?
We can come up with something better than
I
that.
The
think
underlining bit.
I don't think he actually wrote it down. I think he just said it.
Tell you what, Guinness, if you sponsor us, I'll make a whole one-shot game all about Guinness.
All in black and white.
And it'll be filmed in black and white. Remember to get 90s Guinness adverts. I'll work those into the narrative. Sponsors Guinness.
You're going to have a full-blown panic attack if anyone actually gets back to you.
I'm literally going to have to clip this bit of the video, the mid part of the video. I'm going to have to clip. Remember to clip this. Put it in its own little video. Upload it to Exeter, whatever it's called now. We're just tagging Guinness, going sponsors Guinness.
Come on, you're probably sponsored weirder.
But I sponsored that too.
If we can get all the likes and the shares and the subscribes and the views up, I get to drink for free.
And hopefully you can all hear this fine now, because there's a lot of work's gone into sorting his audio out. You have no idea.
That was a hot, sweaty mess before this game started.
Yeah, Kevin was having a nervous breakdown.
Okay, on with the. Oh, okay, so we're upstairs in the hall.
So
I was playing a game. Oh.
Let's bring you back into
the spookiness.
the tone of Ravenloft. So you climb the red marble staircase to its full height. This is where it stops.
Frankly, this is a very pretty staircase.
And you come to a dusty balcony. Right in front of you is a suit of black plate armour, and it's standing against the wall directly in front of you.
Stop showing so much armour and I'm a fighter now.
The house seems to have changed.
Okay.
The wood panels up here are aged, worn. There's cobwebs hanging from the walls.
Is it so weird?
The drapes seem tattered.
Is it antique up there?
No.
Just another floor.
And the firelight in your oil lamp extinguishes.
Okay.
And I light my dancing lights.
Yeah.
I'm fumbling around the dark trying to get my team to like actually do
Roll
this.
dexterity. At a disadvantage.
Brilliant. I won't be able to see either way.
I light my dancing lights.
Okay.
5 for my disadvantage. Dexterity.
And do you carry on once the moth lights?
Do they work?
Yeah.
So that,
Do you carry on?
I sort of stop at that point as I'm.
You can roll again without disadvantage.
So now I'm like stuck around. I drop it because of that 5. No. Oh, sorry. 20. Not a nat 20.
You need that 20. It lights back up.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Oh, weird. Did it still have oil in? At this time, was it? Did it run out of oil? It still had oil.
Just give
went
me
out.
a shut off.
Yeah. Okay.
Was there a sudden breeze?
It's just the wind.
There is no breeze. On your passive perception of 22, there's no breeze. The air is dead
How did you
up here.
do that?
It's stifling.
Okay.
Being an elf, I imagine.
High roll. They just got a 20.
I thought 16 was a good
Well, I don't know what's your cough once a 10.
Sorry.
glare for free.
Glare for free.
What's my what?
Your dexterity. Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
What here?
It doesn't matter, does
20
it?
plus 5.
Yes.
Yeah, just the plus.
Come on, 20
My
is your wisdom.
perception is
You
plus 7.
rolled really cool.
Yeah.
You maxed out as like straight at level 4.
So we did it when I remember her roll, so we did it during the beginning part of the session last time. I was like, bloody hell, that's going to come in handy. Totally forgot about it until we're here. So that's because Christmas happened. Okay, so what we got a light, we've got some doors. What are we doing with that bit of armour? Is its head moving? Do we notice its head moving? Is anything moving in my neck? So I'm now being a bit cautious.
Where are you?
I'm where I'm sort of standing. I think Frank's sort of right at the landing. I'm sort of just a few steps behind him on the stairs.
Would you place yourselves where you are?
I'm going
Put yourself
to.
where you are, Frank.
Oh, I'm cool. Sorry. I step forward slightly.
Okay, roll initiative.
Can I
get
go
this-
pick up finish while I'm
Let's
moving?
get this
Yeah.
going.
I was actually going to
Let's go
start
in the
walking
bin.
ahead and see if anyone's going to stop me because they're going, oh, don't poke
Dirty
me.
20.
9.
Nice.
Give me 1 second to find the.
14.
Do you want me to
Right.
write initiative card so you're right there? My little green
Got-
arse
got-
system. Okay, hang on,
No, I've got-
yeah.
Got it covered.
Right.
Neil's sitting in my chair and it's like I've geared it for
Stay in your chair no more.
my crazy mind.
So, Tolman, what you got?
Yes. Dirty 20.
Day 20.
14.
Frank got 14.
I got 9.
Hopefully you're
Right,
going to
yeah.
roll really high as soon as I put myself right up there.
Yeah, I was.
But because I was going to go walk forward
13.
and see if anyone stopped me.
No,
and see if I
nine,
was going to
I
poke it.
I'm going to be up there because I was saying I was looking at Super.
Yeah.
If
Do you
anything
want
bad
to
happened-
throw that camera on because it's going to be straight at this?
We can zoom. It's all right. Okay. Yeah, bring it back forward.
That'll do.
So when we all dive through that door, it's going, oh crap.
We can
We
see
can lay
it
down. We're just getting chased around Scooby-Doo style when it around the entire house by this suit.
You run past a big spread of food. Quiche, vol au vent, cheesecake.
Keep coming in inside different
So-
doors and coming out other ones.
Liam's given us
Down the
no
corridor.
cause to be distrusted of him, other than the fact
Apart
he's
from roll
transported
initiative on
us.
a black set of
As a
arms.
whole,
Oh, right.
apart from transporting us to Ravenloft, that's the only thing he's done that's been like. So I don't know why I'm saying this because obviously we're expecting the office. It's sort of fun, but I would be surprised if he's going to come behind us. You know, he's given us no cause for concern in this. They'd be like, I don't know.
This is what a DM sounds like when he's not DMing and panicking. Kev doesn't get played.
So,
almost any time.
as Alia steps forward, the suit of armour raises up its spear and it starts to charge forward. Thomas Tolman, you have the jump, the first manoeuvre of initiative.
Okay, crossbow bolt is not silvered; it's just normal
Okay.
into this because I didn't load
There's
the
potentially
silver one.
nothing inside the suit of armour.
It's the only weapon I've got on me. Is there anything?
Oh
I can do?
Christ! Are you going to run deflection rules? So you know, it's a ranged weapon hitting the suit of armour. Is it going
What
to
you
bounce
roll?
off?
9
9.
into the pit you go.
You fire off the crossbow, and your aim wasn't quite true. It took you by surprise, and it
Yeah.
flies off into the darkness.
That was my last hope of my dice.
The
Probably a good thing.
animated armour strides forward. Heavy step after heavy
stop
step
moving.
into Frank, who seems to be the closest to it.
Yeah, because I was going to go and poke it and no one stopped me.
I was going into you, even though I'm okay.
Well, that's what I was doing.
I look
was walking forward.
really surprised. I'm stunned by the almost scared. But like,
It's not as stunned as I was because you nearly hit me.
yeah, I'm like apologise. I'm really apologetic for it.
Frank thinks you made
It raises the spear, almost like a halberd kind of manoeuvre to bring down onto you.
Yes.
And it rolled a 10. No,
Just for clarification, how are you doing your game on AC? Is it hit on my AC or over my
on your AC or
on
above.
it, on it or above? Okay, just for clarification. Yeah, no. 15.
Equal to or above. Right. It takes this slice and you manage to step back.
I'm just going to make sure this is inside my deck bit now.
But then
It's alright, yeah.
it slowly turns its head towards Thomas Tolman and strides, pushes forward with the spike of the halberd. And that will be an 11.
What's his reach?
It's well in reach.
14 to my army class, just for. 14 to my army class, just for.
You manage to just scoot out of the way.
As I'm.
Taking aim again. But we move on to Frank. So as you've just stepped back out of the way.
Frank thinks this suit's farmer, it might be his first day.
While we're doing it,
And
I think you've got an attack spell.
I'm going to gouge the assumption
Don't punch this guy.
there is someone in it, my attack. So I'm going to try and jab the dagger underneath the helmet.
Okay.
I can sort of side swap.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's an 18 plus stuff. 25.
Yeah, you jam the dagger up into where a jaw would be. Roll for damage.
Silvered if it counts for anything, just a reminder.
Noted.
D4, where's the D4's gone? That's 2 plus 7. I'm going assumption this is adding the silver things, I added that manually.
So silvered would mean
Oh no, the silver doesn't add anything at all, it helps you attack
if it was something that
yeah, magical or
basically silver just makes it a magical attack rather than a non-magical attack.
so that's
essentially.
9 if it does
9.
any damage at all.
You jam it up into there, and it steps back onto its back foot, but seems to steady itself out.
Did it look like it done any damage, or is it just my impact that made it move, if I can tell?
You feel like it did something.
He was upset by that.
Yeah.
Cool. I've only got one action because I'm low level 5.
So next on to Alia.
Oh, sorry. Can I use my movement to
No,
get
you can't.
10 feet away?
If you do, I will have an attack of opportunity. Yep.
I'm willing to risk it.
Okay.
You're hoping our AC holds out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I'm hoping.
So, Frank, you back away. Would you like to move yourself where you back away to?
I just want to get outside this range of its spear unless it wants to move into me again, but it'd have to move into all of us.
So, as you've jammed it up,
You okay with that?
Yeah.
Where I am?
yeah,
Yeah, so if
As
it has to
you-
move in, it's going to be in all of us.
as you've jammed the dagger up and you pulled it out and it
and
steps
screw you,
back, it swings the halberd round. What's your AC?
It's 15. Are you doing that with disadvantage because I've put it on his back feet, or just for your thing? No.
It hits you.
Yeah, it does hit me. Okay.
Hits you.
Let's see what kind of damage this guy can get.
And it does 4 points of damage.
That's cool.
As it sort of bounces off of an upbrought
Screw you, I have these.
gauntlet. But you feel like it's bruised your arm. Alia.
I put my hand in the air and start spinning it, and out from my hand comes yellow strips of magical energy which loop around and around and around and around the armour.
Yeah.
It needs to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay. It rolled a 5.
Okay.
It's definitely
It now can't move
Okay.
for the duration of its turn.
For the duration of the next turn.
Yeah.
Does it get to have to do a strength check
Is he
in
restrained?
its turn? Or after its turn? In any capacity?
I don't know.
Is it restrained or?
Yes.
Earthbind, yes. It has reduced 0 foot for the duration, which is 1 minute.
Okay.
Airborne control creature. It's not airborne. That's it. Yeah, it's literally for 1 minute.
Can it attack?
Cannot move. If you get into
Reach.
reach, you can. It's just literally.
So it's not binded, it's just. It
Yeah,
can't.
that's just magic range. Loop around a creature. Target E must succeed strength up there. It reduces to 0 feet for spell duration.
No
so it's
problem.
1 minute.
So it just affects.
So that's going to be for 6 turns.
6 turns.
Okay.
Well on it.
Back to the top of the turn, Coleman.
Crossbow bolt. I should have.
It's got to be an easy target to hit now. It can't dodge. Oh come on!
I don't think I've rolled above a 10 today.
What did you roll?
So 7, 12.
12.
It's
You-
armor. I'm
You're
assuming.
fumbling for another
Yeah.
bolt, and just as you get it in, the suit of armour takes a swing at you. 11?
14. So yeah.
Takes a swing at you, and you sort of disregard reloading the bolt, and you step back just in time, out of the
so
way.
On that, I was going to just sort of move back as well.
Mhm.
On that, my turn.
Sure.
You have an attack of opportunity at that as well.
No, we'll stick with it as it was. Frank.
Turns to you for a second. As Frank thinks you may need a different weapon.
Yeah, I might need a.
And proceeds on like you thought that you shouldn't have heard it.
Yeah, because
Okay,
are you still doing the speaking
If you
thing?
respond,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
respond to me, I'm surprised you responded. To something
Yeah,
I
I
thought
turn
was
around and go,
thinking.
you're so right, Frank. I started this evening out trying to hunt a witch that is in my sights, and now I'm in a strange place. Without I'm sort of looking at this going, this was for witches, not for a bit.
I'm literally kind of perturbed by your reacting to something that I've watched.
I just think your looks because of the suit we're fighting an unnatural suit of armour, not because you think
And
I'm
eventually, as it
telepathic
seems you're
or
going to
something.
carry on, I just, with the dagger in my hand, just kind of put one finger out and just like, as in, give me a minute.
Yep.
I'm busy. See, the thing is, I have no concept of really what we're doing.
All I can do is armour.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to blow an action surge just for some people might need it later.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Although, literally, it's not me. Just even. I don't know.
Well,
how
I know
animated
I'm
our
regretting
wrists are.
moving out of range now, frankly. So I'm going to go back in again.
Sure.
I'm not going to try and shoot because shooting's not going well for certain people. It'll probably go on to me as well. I'm hoping everyone else is going to run in. Any take single chance to run at us.
I hate to break it to you, but you're the fighter. You're probably going to be the tank.
Yeah, I know. I'm not used to a fighter. I'm going to be range for you.
Well, I've been with it.
Yeah. That's 7, so 15? 15?
It glances off with the armour.
Wow, that guy's got a D20.
They are moving. They do 80.
Alia.
Okay, I conjure up another cantrip called Web,
Yep.
cover it, and then
No, it's minutes. I don't think 6.
I grab your lantern,
Okay.
Oh god, no, not really next to it.
I smash it against the
This is brand new.
webbing, which is flammable.
So you did cast web.
So what have you done?
No, I didn't. I cast web. I just
So
cast web.
you've cast web, and then what are you doing? Sorry.
I'm
No,
setting that
just
web
cast another
alight.
spell with
It's
each hand.
flammable.
I have to wait until the next turn to do that because your spell casting web was your action.
Okay.
So what does web do?
You've doubly held in place.
Yeah,
Stuck to the wall.
it holds him in place,
So
I'm a bit worried
and
about walking.
he has to. I'm trying to freeze.
Oh, double three.
Yeah, can you please?
You had to break an edge, you did it.
It's 20-foot cube from the point to point of duration time.
Everybody's web.
Everybody's web.
I set everyone alight now.
Webs
No,
are
no, you're not allowed to
terrain,
throw it.
lightly obscure area. It's anchored by across the floor. Yeah, it's anchored. Webs.
I literally just moved in.
Creatures, web, and we must make a dex save. Everyone must make a dex save.
Alright, everybody make a dex save in yourself.
It's a 20-foot square. We're all in that 20-foot square.
This is the problem when you cast something, you can't read the thing first.
Okay.
5,
And like,
6, 7, 8.
he was being brutal on this, so it's going, you couldn't even read
12.
your own thing. You let me cast it without reading it.
It's all to do with your spell save.
We've played for long enough.
That's just mean, man.
We've played for long enough.
That's a nat one.
And that one,
Yeah, your web, I'm webbed.
12, I've got 12.
12.
Your web gives your spice.
What is your
It's just gonna be awkward
what's
when we're
your
staring
what's
at
your
each other
own
now.
spell DC?
I don't know.
So we might need to have a look at the druid thing. You know, if you don't have a, do you have a previous?
See, I wish I'd done my action search now and see if I
Is it wisdom plus 8?
Yeah.
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 So what would that be?
See, our wisdom is plus 5.
Yep.
Plus 8.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. So even you are webbed.
Yeah, as of that. Yeah. Write down. Can you write down your sheets on a spell save 13?
Try as you might
No, good.
earlier. Tries to carry on with the root spell, but there's so many cobwebs in the area that you see these little roots come through and then they're drawn back, and all of the webs in this balcony spring out and they latch onto everything and everybody, and they root all of you and the armour in place.
We are literally restrained.
I don't think this isn't going very well.
Frank on a nat 1 is going to miss his next turn.
It's alright.
Let's do
Tolman.
anything. I've got to do a strength check.
I think this master's gone slightly.
Tolman, only if you want to move.
I can. We
Can't move my
well,
head,
because
but
I want to move my
my
arms out to
eyes
shoot
looking
him.
Move it in walk.
Yeah, I'm fine not doing that.
You can stand there and shoot.
I'm going to stand and shoot 14 feet, 50 plus 5, 19. That has to do.
You finally get through all of your shakes. You get a bolt
I
in,
think the web told him what he named.
It's still locked in place.
and it sinks in right in between the chest plate and the shoulder.
Oh, great. And now I am going to use the original Beckley D10
Don't amp it up.
of 1983.
Don't amp it
Come
up.
on.
You're giving it too much pressure.
Yeah. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
It flips it off by the web.
Right, you two guys come to my good corner. First one to made it.
You're past
I
muster.
had slight second
The-
thoughts about setting the web on fire.
The crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
The crossbow bolt, as it enters in between the gap between the chest plate and the shoulder plate, and it hits the wall behind, and you wait for a second. You think, did he do anything? And then the arm drops off.
Hey! Clatter, clatter, clatter.
The armour goes to raise its arm with the halberd in, and the webs restrict it. It rolled in that one, it misses it. Frank, you rolled in that one. Your arms.
As
and
I
everything.
perceived this, of the arm falling off, was there anything inside it? Was it literally just the arm?
All you can see, as the arm drops off, wisps of mist billow out and then billow back in. I'll let you proceed that as a free action, but you don't get any action.
That's
because
what
you're
I
restrained.
want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Your website.
I just
Doesn't
No.
So then we jump onto Alia's turn.
Okay,
more
I'm-
nature based.
I'm going to try broken free.
Straight.
Yep.
Straight.
So yeah, strength save on a DC of 13.
Yeah. Should top one web. pluses.
Oh, strength plus 3.
Oh, he's strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
14.
You managed to snap it out.
Yeah.
But that is your action.
that is a yes. Shoot 3. They're not
We
restrained.
are on to Tolman.
What's reloading on the crossbow when you're restrained?
I would say it's an action.
So that's. Can I do it like that? Yeah, so I'm going to do that. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Any kind of movement bonus action?
I'm still restrained.
And you have no bonus actions that you can do.
No.
The armour. We are placed as we are placed, yeah?
No one can.
Right.
Well, no one can take it.
It brings that halberd down onto Frank. And on an 8, Frank doesn't know how, but he cuts through some of the web that was holding him, and it gets embedded in the wall. Frank, now you can act as normal, but you are still restrained in place unless you pass your strength check.
Yeah, but I'd have to change weapon. Because it's not a one-handed crossbow, I have to take it off my back.
That will be a free action to take a weapon out.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're in melee, for some reason buying a ranged weapon is a disadvantage.
I'm happy.
Why? Point blank range.
I'm happy for something like a crossbow to be just as advantageous
He's
to shoot.
basically from where I
If
am
I-
to that camera. He's going, can I really miss?
With a bow and arrow,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
yeah. With a crossbow, if you want to shoot me in the face, there's no disadvantage.
Yeah, let's go for that, because I don't think I'll probably could get a dagger out soon. So.
What did you roll? 2.
That's a 2, so that's a 7 total.
You noticed
Somehow.
you pulled your crossbow out, and you kind of look at Tolman as if to say, "This is how it's done," and you fumble your
Oh, hang on, can't
Your
quite
bow.
move. Can't quite move all the way as far as I can.
Alia. You guys made this harder than it needed to be.
At least I haven't burnt you all.
Yeah.
You were planning to until you said you couldn't.
Well, it wasn't like I couldn't. That
It's brandy all over
Didn't.
again.
Not to.
Yeah.
We're in a small house made of wood
this side of the table.
on the 3rd floor. It may
I
not
don't
be.
know
Where
if
this
I
ever
knew
happened, but we'll get
rights
flashbacks somehow.
That's someone else
We're from
from
this time
my
you've heard
past.
this.
I
It's in
think.
the
Yeah.
Gazette.
This was in the local Gazette.
I do have a staff.
Sure.
Would it cause any damage if
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
whacked
So when
it?
you
Yep. Have you got that written on there in your attacks?
At the moment, you're
In
the
this
only one
area.
who can move about.
Middle area here, the hand weapon area.
This area here.
I've got a scimitar and I've got a scimitar.
There you go.
Where did you get that from?
Apparently
It's part of the starting.
+5 but +8 double-handed.
Yeah, you use both hands.
Yeah.
Well, I'm free.
Yeah, but you use
Yeah,
both,
you are.
both hands for it, so you can't have
So you pull out your scimitar,
And I'm with both hands.
both
I'm
hands.
bashing.
So roll a d20 and add 8.
at 8.
8, 11.
5 single-handed and 8 double-handed, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
8
sorry, yeah.
double-handed.
Despite the fact I just looked at that.
And what was it?
Stroke, the top one. With the bigger.
11.
11. So you pull it out in this flashy kind of movement, and you pull it above your head, sink down, and you're just out of reach. It goes down between the plated
The arm that's missing.
toes. Yeah.
That's what I assume that's why I fired at.
Oh, that's
Every time we miss, we're missing a bit of
back
five.
Dice are
to
letting me down
the
today.
top of the turn, and it is Tolman.
terrifying. Get it? Terrifying. Rolling dice.
Welcome to our world, mate. Oh, come on.
What are you doing for a start?
Barreling, whatever it
crossbow
is.
bolt.
Crossbow bolt.
That's a 2 plus
Yeah.
a 5.
Mm.
What a terrible roll. Back into the pit with you.
Are you still shooting at that arm on the floor?
Yeah. I'm shooting everywhere but the arm for him.
All of the expectation of this amazing shadow elf scimitar that you've just seen gleam across the room and fail, you have gone, oh shit. And you fumbled for another crossbow bolt and you haven't quite got it in.
Just dry fired across.
Yeah.
The armour rips the halberd out of the wall, takes another swing at Frank.
Just wail on me.
18.
Oh, come here. Number 4? Or are you rolling on
7 points of damage.
7? Okay.
And swings past and it grazes across your chest, and then he brings it back up. And he gets 14. Does that hit? 14 hit?
No, that's below. It's 15.
You that quite
Again,
hurt.
he's got 2 attacks.
That quite hurt you, and as you just managed to see it coming back up, you swing back out of the way.
Frank is starting to get angry.
Frank's go.
Frank is getting very angry.
Yeah. I feel like this
But
might
it's a very
be
calm
where
voice.
Frank maybe takes a class in level in barbarian, so he's got rage.
Yeah. You imagine a really calm voice that Frank would like to rage.
Yeah. I'm angry.
Yes, in a completely psychopathic.
Are you still a rat in a cage?
The crossbow's been discarded and he's going back to the dagger.
To the dagger, the elven dagger. So you've got +1. Remember that.
And it's you see a gleam in his eye and he's going a bit almost frantic. Doesn't like his situation. Oh, and he's hang on.
What is going on?
I'd say this.
No,
I'd say it's cocked.
No, it's just it just looked like it was with Casey's other ones. It's not.
What was
it's
it?
a nat 1.
Nat 1.
Screwed it right up.
You think you're... Well, you need to roll on that critical fail table, don't you?
I didn't know if we were bringing that into it.
Oh,
I also didn't know if we had the group.
the punishment that I've given you guys list.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was carrying on to this.
I've been given the opportunity to punish Kev like I have been punished.
I'm going to kill this character, man. This did not work out as planned.
Oh.
So
I'm
not,
going
I'm not,
through my fighter traits right now. So come on,
Yeah.
it's got to be a thing.
there's got to be something. Not at this level, I don't think.
No. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay, right. Okay, no, I'll
like
probably be okay.
The desperate scrobbings of a condemned man. He's like, whoa, I can get out of this. I can do this.
There must be something in here.
Right, I'm waiting to see what happens with this.
Go on, roll your
Sent off.
yeah.
Well, I can find it.
Has there ever been a game that's been this terrible? Probably.
Yeah, we're always rolling bad dice.
I've forgotten how bloody percentile dice work.
So what have you rolled?
I haven't rolled anything. I've
2d10.
I've got 100 in my
This
hand.
is nearly as bad as us
and a
all the
D10.
branding
Yeah,
that time.
That's like reminded me of that game. But also, I was sitting
And we all got
comfort and
damaged.
So it looks the same.
that one there
Yeah.
That one.
No one do.
and that one there.
No, it's got- it's got the 10.
You got
So I
two
can
sets.
read it.
Oh, yeah. What's that? 6? 86.
86.
It's lucky it went under.
You stumble, and the opponent gets an automatic.
Hit.
Gets automatic on all actions next melee. Roll
On the
1d20 to
next one?
see if they are quick hits. I would assume that they get. You're
Well, it
maybe
means
saying
you don't roll. You just roll for damage.
Oh,
next
right,
turn.
okay.
Yeah, on the next turn.
Okay.
And no matter what you
Leo.
do, that damage gets taken.
I have another go with my
So if Rob
scimitar,
walks away, you still get that damage.
double-handed.
Like, if you initiative.
I have another go with my scimitar.
With your scimitar, double-handed, you bring it,
Right.
pull it out of the ground,
Can I-
you bring it back up.
Can I put a point of order in first?
Yeah.
Depending on how. Do I just stumble? I'm not on the floor. No.
You
No,
can't.
you just stumble.
Stumble. It's
Yeah,
not a
because aren't we
fumble.
all
You're-
still
Can
stuck?
I-
You still stuck in the web?
then to
Oh,
actually
We are.
get another
Everyone's still stuck.
You-
attack?
Oh, apart from me.
Hold on, you can action search.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'll burn the action search because that was.
Frank is going to do another action just before
Yeah.
Hylia.
Because that was
Strips.
He's a fighter. He can do stuff. Like
Try
that,
and
so
bring it straight
Yeah,
up to the head.
go for it.
I want to try and take his head off, his helmet off.
You still take damage.
I do.
Yeah. You still get damage.
16.
I do it now.
On the next turn. Yeah.
16.
You, with this renewed vigour, I'm going to show him. You bring it up,
I'm trying to rage.
and it's almost as if he laughs at you.
Joking. His aces.
Hylia
It's got-
pulls the scimitar out, brings it up above her head.
Some people's burning axes.
This is going to be the longest combat ever.
This guy's probably one of his low level
22. You bring it down, and it is embedded in that plate chest. Roll your damage.
Kill it. By the way, even if it dies, Rob still takes that damage. by
It's
the way,
only
because of the crit.
1d6 damage.
Yeah, because of the bizarreness of that shit.
Yeah, because we had this with a thought.
Despite the fact it's on the next turn, which
Yeah.
I never thought
Five.
made sense.
5.
It's up to the DM to work out narrative, so it's like almost like if she kills
There's nothing wrong with putting a little bracket on it going unless it's dead.
it's like kills it.
So yeah, you
Armor
bury
falls
that
down, but
scimitar
sword goes
deep into the chest plate, and you see as this sort of grey mist seeps out of the what would be a wound on anything else, and around your blade, and it goes back in, and the armour pulls it out itself and pushes you back a little bit.
Has it taken your weapon?
No, it has just pushed it both back. It's
Oh, okay.
very
Well,
angry
you've still
at
got
you
hold of
for
it.
doing that.
Frank thinks it's just being angered.
Was it still alive?
Yeah, you thought that was an epic thing. Yes.
I want to say the combat.
No, it just literally just pulled the damn thing out and sort of.
I'm still struck by this whole.
TPK. Black armour.
We are now. That's the end of your turn. No bonus actions.
Not that I know of.
Thomas Tolman, what would you like to do?
I forget how I've in between this and the last game I played called Hammer Fantasy. That is a crossbows, a whole action to reload. Is that
No,
No,
bonus action.
you've got it reloaded now.
Cool.
Because you took your action last turn.
Oh, yeah.
What have you rolled?
17.
17.
this is you got 6.
You load that crossbow,
Yeah.
and you feel like your aim is sure.
Yeah.
Third time for the win.
18.
You let it
17.
go, and it hits into the armour, but you notice it just doesn't penetrate it.
It's 18.
It's stuck
now.
in.
It's plate now, isn't it? Yeah.
You now realise, yes,
It's plate now.
you're going to need
You can come
18.
back, Josh. You weren't too sad.
We
are literally fighting
Any bonus
plate now.
actions?
I don't know. That is
You've been told all this time what it is.
Yeah. It's literally-
You had 4 suits of armour exactly the same downstairs. Why you didn't put them on, I do not know.
Well, it's not too obvious. Isn't
Because I kept moving.
it? Yeah, that'd be put it all on, and all of a sudden we start moving about the place.
The armour is going to take its 3 damage against Frank.
3.
So that will be
Three.
8 points of damage on Frank. And it thrusts forward with the tip of the halberd at Ilia. Because it is very angry at you. Unfortunately, one attack missed, and it pulled back, and then it hit very true, right in the middle of your chest. Rolled a nat 20. So this is bad.
Can't believe it.
it does. It hits you right in the middle of your chest with this halberd, and it does 12 points of damage.
Okay.
All your gear is range, right? There's no one consider using a maneuver.
She's pretty good close up.
Yeah,
It's
she's
just
very
that she's
close up.
kind of leather armour.
Yeah, to be honest, it seems on the favourite anyway, so everyone's like,
We move on to Frank.
Frank is going to burn his second wind bonus action.
Yeah,
To try and get some HP back.
sure.
So that's a D10 plus 4. That is a 0, that's 10.
Yep,
Yeah, so 14 points back.
brilliant.
Move that. Right, dagger, right, again.
Yeah. Is second win a bonus action, is it?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, cool.
That's 17 plus extras.
Yeah, so you hit it.
Yeah. Yes, plus 7.
Roll for damage. Oh, +1 weapons is +1 to hit.
Yes. Yeah, but it still does that.
I would.
I do pick up second one.
That's a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes,
I thought you said D8.
No, I said I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
picked up another D8.
Alright. So 9 points of damage.
Yeah, 9.
So Frank, you sort of pull back
He's back up the head again.
and you heal your wounds, and then you launch back up from this crouched position. All the web breaks off you, bang, right up where you'd initially hit it under the jaw.
Oh, sorry.
And
Add that.
and the suit of armour comes to a stop.
Dead.
Seemingly
Just stop.
dealt with. The mist that you saw seeping out of the wounds that you've made dissipates. The room falls dead. Quiet. Stroke check.
Shake, shake.
Trying to
For
lift it
Frank.
up so I'll try and get the dagger back out.
I'll look at it and congratulate because I was like,
17 but 21.
You start to put your foot on it. You pull it out.
but it's still standing.
Is there a common term in that?
It
in the world?
is stood there, but it's like a metal scarecrow hunched over and
Still stuck in the web still.
yeah.
Are we doing still in initiative?
Not an initiative.
Remind me never to use that book.
Not going down that close. I like your thinking. I was looking, as this going on, I was looking for it. I'm sorry it wasn't much help. All my stuff is defensive protection rather than offensive. I'm not your offensive guy that I've got. So I'm behind you.
Frank is not talking within a dialogue now, but he's just looking at you saying
Technical, charm person, true strike was the best thing I could come up with. I was definitely going to be true strike's the best thing as an offence. I like chill touch as a cantrip, but that's not going to be much good against silver armour, so I've ruled that out.
yeah, probably more effective than that crossbow of yours.
Shall we
As-
all team up and just smash that together to a hit on that thing? Because I'm like, don't like it still feeling
Still standing.
still standing, or I'm not saying issue, or is it best to leave well enough alone and just
I'll get
carry
my
on?
scimitar and I'll start hacking at it.
You are getting to it.
It falls apart to pieces very easily.
Yeah.
The components that make
I'll
up
jump
the
on the
armour.
breastplate, start jumping up and down on it.
As I'm observing this, Frank is going, that armour was quite nice. Never mind.
I think you'll be alright, Frank.
The black
Just
Black
smash the
Knight.
crap out of it.
The Black Wolf Knight.
Yeah.
You do all notice as you finish stamping all over the armour of this
Fallen.
spectral
combatant.
being this animated armour that seemed to have pushed you a little bit too far. That the wooden panels around the room, you will see, as you've become accustomed to, are carved in wood, and they have different depictions that seem to change. These particular ones, they're woodland scenes of trees and falling leaves with tiny critters and squirrels and stoats and things like that. But as you look closer, being all quite high perception, as you look closer you notice that there's corpses hanging from the trees and there's worms bursting from the ground. And the animals, the critters, seem to be feeding upon the flesh of the corpses.
Some of these carvings are very, very hard.
Through her 70 for a reason.
I'm Frank.
And if I can be frank
If
for
I can
a
be
second.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah, you can have it, mate.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
4 doors.
So we've
Let you watch this.
our little party has taken a short rest. So they've sat down for an hour, waited for the webbing to dissipate, and rolled some hit
I'll
points
turn my dice off.
to replenish their health after
Always
the
try.
So
Always
it's
try.
1d10.
this
Lovely.
scary suit of armour.
Yeah, it's just for the sake of it. I think I'll turn my dice off on this character, so that's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, what would you like to do? So, as it's laid out, the armour's gone,
Yeah.
scattered across the floor, and dented and stamped on, and whatever else you have decided to do to it.
Yeah. You literally jump on it.
There
You told
Frank
Frank
that
to
door.
just
there was an 18% chance of any of it being usable in any
Accessible.
way, and that's not a big enough percentage, in my opinion, for it to be
Yeah. Totally agree.
wearable. So that's where you are at the moment. It is as we are laid out. So you have the option of the double doors, the single door opposite, or the 2 doors behind Frank.
Frank, do you want to kick that door down?
Frank would have liked that armour.
There could be more
And
armour in that room there, Frank.
Then turns
Kick
to
it down.
then turns to the door. Still kind of like in and out of realising people can hear him. I mean, did you tell me to boot the door
yeah.
out loud?
I did, yeah.
I'll boot the door.
Which one?
I don't know. You just said boot the door, so the one I'm closest to, I just turned.
The
and go bang.
one.
You're close to
This
the
one or this one?
Sake of argument, I turn right.
Right. Okay.
So, but the one facing you.
Yeah, that's it's just spinning right round,
Sure.
baby,
Yeah.
right round.
Yeah, using the momentum.
Are you literally
And I
right
bounce
kicking
off
this
it.
door
And I
down?
bounce off it. And
No, the door swings open. It's not locked. There was no issue there at all.
Okay, because that would have been embarrassing.
It swings open. Sorry, give me a second. We had a little break and I was not prepared.
There's more sponsored beer.
Oh, right.
Sponsored, non-sponsored beer. I want to sponsor.
You've got to make it very clear it's not sponsored.
I want to
Yet.
sponsor.
The word, the word you're after is yet.
Yeah. Because this channel's getting 10k this year.
Will be once I spend enough time on that going through that.
Yeah, seems to be increasingly improving since ago. While Liam's looking at it, I should point out before this started technical issues, I was like, F up. I just do what I want on YouTube, which I do. It's like, nothing is probably. Are you ready, son?
Yeah.
You realise you're going down a tangent, you should be telling people.
Yes. Twit isn't flat.
Yeah, stop it.
This opens out into a.
They're probably most of your subscribers.
We need a 1. A 1 by 1. Yeah. And then
Fans on Twitter.
we need a 3 by 4.
You can bed them into shapes.
Can
It's
you?
right
Can
by
you
my
really?
radio. Yeah. Feel free.
So,
And we have a fireplace and a bed and a wardrobe.
I'm pretty sure you do.
It's alright,
somewhere.
don't worry about it.
I've got one in my Hero Quest set, which is in my bedroom upstairs.
No,
Because
it's
obviously I
alright.
sleep with my
It's
Hero
okay.
Quest set, apparently.
This opens out into a room, a sleeping quarter.
Let me just say
Yeah.
it's no books. That's not me. That seems wardrobe adjacent. I think.
I've never heard that term before.
Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegant appointed bedroom and an adjoining nursery area.
Oh, not kids.
So that will be I need a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2.
I wish the Sin of the Lost Prophets
Yeah.
had listened to that.
Frank it down.
2 by 2.
2 by 2. 2 by 2.
It's really serendipitous. Why can't my games go? No, when I'm doing hunting, when I'm DMing hunting Dungeon House, I cannot find
Another
the ones
one.
I'm looking for.
Another 2 by
It's
2.
life trying to tell you something.
Here's where it fails. Here's where I come. Here's where it comes. No. Well, come on. When I'm DMing, I can never find the tile I want. Now I'm sitting.
That is the what, the third, fourth time you've lost that nearest stupid
It
guys?
wants me to roll.
Yeah. It really wants me to roll so it could be removed.
This is really.
So as you walk in, you see the
Inspiration dice.
yeah. Don't forget you got inspiration though. The
Well, he's knocked it over 4 times.
adjoining nursery room and double doors with panes of stained glass pulled open over here to reveal a balcony. A balcony. A balcony.
I think it's
A,
been
a balcony.
Okay.
Frank turns to look at both of you and just goes, just remind me, why are we here again?
We're meant to be going down to the basement to find a monster that's attacking the kid.
I start
outside.
looking, as soon as you start saying I start looking, going, but the basement's downstairs.
But
Completely changing
you
everything
were
I've been
looking
saying.
for the baby. They said their baby
There's
brother
a
was in there.
baby as well, so and
You did pick
I
up.
apologise if I'm leading us wrong. I just felt we needed to secure the house before there was a big go hunting for a
The
monster
entire
in the
time I've
basement.
been saying, well, the basement's upstairs, and upstairs, upstairs, so something just turns to you and just go, well, it's downstairs.
No, Frank, I like your logic.
So this room contains a large bed with 2 end tables either side, and there's a wardrobe kind of opposite the foot of the bed. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved with what looks like ivy and berries. Are you moving any further in?
Yeah. Looks
I
alright.
will search the wardrobe. I'm not actually.
As
I'm not looking.
As you enter the room, you look into the nursery and you see a figure
In the mirror or in the...
facing the cot. She looks like the nursemaid, and you hear her. In the wretched village, a hurdy-gurdy man, who with frozen fingers plays the best he can. No one cares to listen or give him a glance. And she turns to see Tolman and says, and now the wolves are howling, and you don't stand a chance. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say I was tempted to actually move closer to still doing that, but I was
Yeah.
enjoying it too much. So I didn't do it.
27.
Okay. Can I have a ghost?
How the hell? Just rolled in that 20 and I've got perception of 7.
Right. Not perception.
No,
it's initiative.
Oh, initiative.
Mhm.
I was about to say 7. 4. 3, sorry. Plus 3.
Okay. Give me a
Oh,
second.
plus 3, sorry.
Give me a second.
It's
23.
still bloody
Well,
high.
hold on.
23.
Hold on.
23.
Right.
Hold on,
23.
hold on, calm your rules.
Is
Let
this
me
a
put my
female
I
ghost?
should have put my glasses on, sorry.
23. A female ghost, yeah.
I'll give you some other ghosts just
Oh,
in case
yeah.
you're wrong.
Ghost, a female ghost. Ready?
So we are
That's
going
a
into
better
combat
dice
with
roll.
a
It's the
female
only
ghost.
good dice roll I've had.
23. What we got for Tolman?
12, 15.
Oh,
50.
don't have roller.
Frank?
15. Get that roller.
Do we have to, or can I just
No,
say
who's
you
got
go
the higher
first?
dex?
Oh, we still do
16.
all that, we?
I got 16.
No, what's your deck?
16. Natural dex is 16.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I thought you just wanted the pluses. Mine's 17.
Yours is 17,
Yeah.
so Frank's going first.
I was the first.
Oh, I see, yeah,
Yeah,
I see why.
With the-
First.
yes. Dex is
I was saying,
who's got the higher in numbers is going to
if
go.
you wanted,
Yeah,
if
because
whenever
I
we
keep
do this
getting
game, I don't know if it's in the rules. If you ever want to go first, let me, because you're in a fight. That's your role. I should be.
I'm not in charge.
No, what I mean,
Allegedly.
37%. 20's well. It's always have to be plugged in.
Well, you can get those battery packs, so you can just literally hook into it. They actually drop into. You don't need a cable running around either. Might be something to look into.
Yeah.
They're quite cheap.
You're gonna find right.
Just one less
House
cable running
right,
around. You
yeah.
can actually bolt it to the side of it.
Okay. Earlier. Who did the nursemaid?
Okay, last.
Frank.
There you are.
And then Thomas.
Well, it gives you plenty of time to think about all the things you could have been doing last time.
Now you're fighting something a little bit more suited.
Supernatural, guys. Plus ones at the ready. This I can help you out with. This is not me talking out of game. I fought undead before. It's like,
So,
I haven't got any
Frank,
plus ones.
Frank was here and Thomas pushed past. Alia is just in the doorway, is that
You've
correct?
got magic.
yeah.
Okay.
But nothing
So you
that would
see
damage him.
Magic
the
is
ghost
eternal,
of
like-
this
like
nursemaid
Will affect.
who was singing to a rocking cradle
That doesn't.
turn and finish the nursery rhyme. The last words of which, now the wolves are howling and you don't stand a chance. And the piercing gaze of this nursemaid looks at you as she screams. And Alia, you get the jump, you get to go first.
Okay, well, the only thing I've got that could possibly do any damage of anything is a scimitar. I don't know if that's going to be any good with a ghost.
No, this is +1.
Mm.
It's not cool.
I do believe you were given a silvered blade.
Was I?
Yeah. Lan of Astrial. Do you remember him? Who met you in the guardsman,
Ah,
the
yeah.
captain of the
Oh,
guard.
that's what yeah.
He gave you all silvered versions of your weapons, so you have a silvered
dagger,
scimitar.
silver dagger. Yeah, I did. I sorry, that was on my other sheet. Okay.
Lan of Astrial I can only describe as being Idris Elba.
Okay.
So my longsword is actually silver.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sure.
Didn't make a note of that.
Okay. Yeah.
Your
silver-
your scimitar is silvered.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what Lanover did.
I don't remember that. Sorry.
If I didn't do that,
Take Christmas.
I'm doing it now. So, and I'm the
Okay, no,
I'm the DM. So
I do whatever I want.
Okay, I double hand my scimitar.
Sure. So you're going to push past Frank into the nursery, into combat, yeah?
Whilst you're, druids are quite up front. They can be up front.
Yeah.
They're up front characters. Cheryl's not used to that because she's so used to learning things sort of
Frank
far.
thinks she might be
Quite a low roll, but I've got
What
13.
was it? 13.
altogether.
You bring the scimitar. Is it double-handed?
It is, because I wouldn't have got that many. If
You bring it out, and it shines as if the moonlight is actually in the room, being a shadow elf scimitar, and it comes down. And you put it through, and it cuts between this spectral form of the nursemaid, and all of her form dissipates and then reforms, but roll damage.
Nice.
Lovely.
So this would be +8.
I really thought he was going to say
remember
plus
Plus 8.
monsters because I make
Yeah, because you're in double-handed.
Yeah,
if
of
Liam's
course.
making up, I've got no chance. I try and roll that. Always make up stats.
Is that a 1? The picture.
Oh, if you use them Final Fantasy, look at the other side, opposite side.
Yeah.
6. Yeah, it is a 1. So that's it.
Ian Livingstone.
So
Let us down with that dice.
that's
Sir Ian
at
Livingstone.
9 points of damage, yeah?
That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
He's now, sitting at home.
She
fighting another
looks
Final
at
Fantasy
you
book
and
going,
"Ah!"
How's that my
screams.
fault?
And I will need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. So
So at the top box here.
Top box.
Top box here.
Your saves.
This box here.
Your saves.
There's a con number here. Constitution number here.
+2.
Yeah, there you go. Roll a dice and +2.
15.
you, as she screams at you, you guys see this sort of dark, sort of pale purple light start, and Alia's body goes like this, and it's as if her life force is draining out of her mouth into the ghost of the nursemaid, and you lose 5 points of health
Nice.
as she life drains you. She then will strike out with these spectral clawed fingers, and as they go towards you, it feels like the nails get longer. She pulls out to hit you.
Oh, right.
She got that was a D10. So
Welcome to my world of rolling dice.
15.
You got armor class.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. She is going to do
We're playing with a few
8 necrotic damage as she drains more of your life.
Without giving these things to attack.
14. I'm down to 14 now.
Just for those at home, this is my own version of this, so as not to be too harsh on the party.
And now the party's like, too harsh.
God damn. How many people would bring worse?
Right, yeah.
Always like,
So you see this, and you both of you are intelligent enough men to understand this creature has just sucked the life from your Shadowborn elf.
Frank's leaving.
It is Frank's go.
Frank's going to do a spectacular little run around movement, which is 40 feet, so I don't think this room's going to cause me many issues.
You can push past the other two. It's not a problem.
So I'm not going into combat.
Okay.
So I want some range, a little bit distance.
So you're out on the balcony, are you?
Huh?
You're out on the
balcony?
balcony? Yeah.
Well, I was going out where the bed was, so.
Oh, right.
Just
Sorry, I
the bed.
couldn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Now, there is a wall here.
Oh, is there? Oh, okay, right.
That's
Yeah,
why I've
um,
orientated. The
right.
board's different.
If you look at the floor,
Ah,
no,
there's
so
a
it's
door.
my system of using
There's
no
a door
walls.
here, and there's a double door here, and a door in there.
Right, okay.
So there
Oh,
is
Christ, you
a
are
corner of
mega
the wall.
close.
Yeah.
I see that little.
Right.
So you'd want to. 40
So,
feet.
is there is that
40
there
feet is going to be
open?
8 squares.
Is there an open
Yeah.
door there, or is it a closed door?
It's closed, but it's glass. What do you want to do?
Okay.
You can see it, and if you want to
right.
use a thrown attack of any kind, it will just
It's
be.
just a window. Sort of thing. It's not.
Yeah, there will be some kind of.
Probably a disadvantage.
Mm.
Okay, I didn't realise that when I started.
Mhm.
That. So where's the door? Door there.
So this
Where's
is an open door.
Right.
The balcony doors are open, but the door from here to there is closed.
Right.
Put a frame for the balcony door there.
Let's put that one in there because then it denotes that it's a glass door.
Alright, how about then I was there. I've got 40
Yeah.
feet of movement, so I've got mobile.
So you can move 8 squares.
Yeah, so I've got mobile, so
Yeah.
I'll go around there,
So that'd be 1, 2, 3,
go to
4.
that door.
That's 4.
Yeah, door here. If you want
That's right. Yeah.
So the problem is I don't really want to wreck my actions to break that glass window through. I don't have any +1 bolts anymore because I gave my only ones.
But you have got a +1 dagger now, can be
Yeah.
thrown.
So I'm going to attempt to throw it.
Yeah. At disadvantage.
Yeah. Straight to outside. The last screen helps. 7, 6, 19.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's even better.
Okay.
Yes, that's
So
6.
you throw it, and somehow the fine balance of
I'm a
this
strong boy.
of the elven dagger, as it rotates through the air, the hilt of it smashes the glass, carries on into the spectral form, and it seems to embed into it. Roll damage.
It's 10 points of damage.
As it hits it, she lets out a shriek, and all of her incorporeal form dissipates off into the house, and you feel it as it kind of like reverberates through the floorboards and everything. And
Frank thinks that hurts.
the dagger, you're out of combat now. The dagger falls to the ground, and just as you kind of, I've got to go and pick that up now, you look at your hand, and the dagger is back in your hand.
Which was awkward because I just happened to put it in my pocket.
Stabbed yourself in the bum.
It's just come out of the pocket.
Which lets you now know
I'm now
the
looking-
extra ability of this dagger.
I'm now looking at my dagger in awe and just going, maybe I won't sell this one.
So that's the full rules.
Cool.
Whenever
Awesome.
thrown, it will return to you.
So Ghost is dead.
It's just a magical,
ghost
it's
is
just a
dead.
magical rematerialises.
I tell you what, if we
not
meet
a
anything else, so am
chain
I.
thing.
No,
Kind of-
No, it just
14
disappears
I'm
and
down
reappears.
to.
I
in
don't
your hand.
summon it, it just shows
no,
up. on its
it
own.
just
Sweet. I like it.
I've got 14 hit points left.
Nod.
You've got 14 hit points left.
Yeah.
She hit you hard, didn't she?
Is
Yeah.
it respect or fear?
But hopefully you could
Respect,
see
a little bit
she's squishy, but she hurt when she hit.
I'm going to search that wardrobe now.
You're searching the wardrobe.
Just
Okay.
a little rush around. I know what else is in this room, but that wardrobe is.
Roll a perception
As
check.
I walk past as well, probably just going to smash that mirror with the crossbow.
Well, as you look into the mirror,
I don't even look.
Well, as you
Just
walk up
literally,
to
can you roll a perception?
I roll perception for you, yeah. 18.
Yeah.
Hang on.
many.
19.
From the corner of your eye, you're not looking directly into it,
No.
but you do notice that your reflection is famished, gone, starving.
That is going to make me smash it. It's going to still make me smash the.
Smash it just a touch harder.
Yeah, just a little touch hard. I was going to smash it anyway, but now it's a touch hard. Do you want me to strength check that or anything?
No,
or
it smashes. You can.
It's
smash
not putting
the
up a
mirror.
fight.
You can smash a mirror. It's not a portal
Frank, you
into.
talking your third person. Thomas is getting annoyed with the evil in this place. He's just going to search your drawers.
You're searching the
I look
drawers.
it's a distance, just going.
Okay.
Frank's slightly confused.
Give me a few seconds.
That is quite alright.
I feel like so, like basically, if you had a permanent insight check running permanently when I'm around, this is kind of what's happening. Yeah, I do not realise I'm doing it.
No, I
So
love that.
it's just like everyone just seems to know what I'm thinking.
That's a lovely character trait. I love it. I actually
so-
love the character trait.
You smash the mirror.
Smash the mirror.
Mhm.
And he's
And you-
searching the
drawers
wardrobe.
You're searching the wardrobe. If we go back to you, you notice now there is a cradle, a cot with black shrouds, and it seems to be rocking gently.
Nice. Can I go over to the cradle
Mm-hmm.
and have a look?
There seems to be a tightly wrapped bundle about baby size.
We are looking for it, just actually, we are looking for a baby.
Okay.
But then, as a player, not a character, I've seen that on the fire. That's going to be godly. That's going to be with power. Power, voodoo you do. That'd be the baby.
You did not rehearse that.
I think you
Take
might,
this Bowie,
you might do
the
money
babe with the power.
I don't think that's going to come up on an algorithm check. No offence.
He's just gone all red. Right,
You okay? Can you a minute?
So
I think
back to the spookiness.
You're back to the spookiness of
Of the black shrouded cot
Shroud.
that's rocking. As you look in, you see swaddled blankets in the size and shape of a baby, and the cradle stops rocking.
I'm gonna. Might regret this.
Just for reference, I didn't actually look into the room. I'm now looking out from the balcony to see the surroundings of the outside of the house.
No,
We'll
I'm
get,
gonna.
Not too far away.
we'll get you in a sec.
Yeah, we're not too far away. We've seen a one or two.
Ah,
Oh, okay. That was the nursemaid Hilda
Yeah.
dissipating.
I should have done that, but yeah. She actually had that.
God, she's everywhere.
okay. I think I'm gonna.
Gotta do it.
No, I'm reversing.
Oh,
I'm doing the moonwalk.
Okay.
Nope, no, out.
You are circle the moon as well, aren't you? So that moonwalk is amazing.
Don't need a performance check on that one.
I've only got 14 hit points left. There is no way I'm going to get myself
so you're
into any
moonwalking out,
trouble.
yeah?
I feel like you don't trust me.
I feel like we don't have a healer amongst us.
I feel very squishy at the moment.
So many levels.
Okay. From the balcony, you can see back into the farmyard, the old shed that you walked past up the road. look out onto the street, and where you met Rose and Thorn. Neither of them are there.
Yeah.
That's the two children.
The two children are there, so you can see out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Neither
probably
of them.
mist or anything going past. It's just how far can I see? I'm just trying to just get a layout.
You look out and you can see a range of mountains. In front of that, pine trees, fir trees.
It's just basically I'm not paying
Shrouded by mist. Roll a
much
perception.
attention. Just because we're a bit higher up,
Roll
I
a
just wanted to see
perception
what
check.
the
Roll a
world looks
perception
like.
check.
Speed working out where's the word.
9. Yeah, there's no sign of sunlight. You feel like it actually might be night now. When you went in, you weren't sure if it was dusk, dawn, but now it seems a little bit darker.
Is there a
You're
something like that. Let's just try to define what classifies as night and day here. It's like
there doesn't. It just feels darker.
Okay.
It feels heavier and that kind of stuffiness at night. That's what we see. Back into the wardrobe.
I revert as I've moonwalked back into the room and.
Do you move out to where I am? Just backwards.
Yeah, moonwalking.
As you were looking, would you roll me a perception check
Okay.
with advantage?
There's a.
Never seen that.
There's a. Dead
Nat 20 on the advantage.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to rewind time a little bit.
Oh yeah?
When you looked at your reflection in the mirror and you smashed
I
it,
think
Yeah.
it's night.
It's going by.
as it all went down,
Oh,
something drew your attention to look at the wall behind. There's a
You're the
secret
one
doorway
who came
there.
out to me.
As I'm trashing this,
Mm.
I'm just annoyed. Okay, that's what I'm heading to. But now I said about searching the wardrobe. Would I still carry on searching?
It's up to you. You regard,
That was my intention.
for argument's sake,
Smash the
for
room
argument's sake, you regard there's a secret doorway there
Yeah.
behind the mirror. You then look through the wardrobe. There's nothing of any worth or note,
out. Yeah.
and you take yourself back to the secret doorway that you've seen.
So now
You can just see the misplacement of bricks, and you give it a little push, and it opens out. And you now find yourself at the bottom
out.
of a wooden staircase leading up.
Okay.
As it goes on, I sort of shout out to the party. Come see what I found. Stairs leading up a ladder.
I've already moonwalked into the room, saying, I don't think you want to know what I found in there. Let's not.
Will Frank have to walk past the bundle? Have you? So you didn't even open it.
So
I've not entered the room.
Let's not
Frank is on the
go
balcony.
in there.
I've never actually walked into the room apart from throwing my dagger into it.
Okay.
I told him as I came out and moonwalked past him that I thought there was a
Are
dead
you-
baby in there.
Do you even stop
Okay,
in the
okay.
process? Just as
No,
you went
no,
backwards
carried on.
past me. It's
You're telling me this, aren't you?
hmm
That there's a child in there.
But I think it's dead. I quickly put my hand in my pouch and grabbed the healing potion that I was given. I'm going to glug it.
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, I know, it's much easier to figure out. Frank. Frank.
9.
9.
Gives
When
me
you
9
when you
back.
drink the healing potion,
It's gonna be a sad joke.
you know how you saw Alia's life essence, her life force, appeared as this kind of pale purple, much like her skin. And being a so-called moon druid, that is you kind of have this palette of midnight dusk to you. As you drink the potion, the red turns to that purple, and it actually starts to come from the house as well back into you, and you you heal up however many hit points you.
Yeah, 9. That's lovely.
The house is
I'm up
angry
to. I'm
about
up to 23.
No, it's
now.
almost like if it wasn't a healing potion, the house was not going to give you your health back. You had to give something
It tends to take.
because it was draining life from a DM's point of view. Something tied to the house, being the nursemaid, Hilda's ghost. It was drawing life not only into her but into the house, and you needed to do it through a healing potion to. And I would imagine with your knowledge of magic and nature, and you would understand this to be so. So the whole time you're in here, maybe any kind of further long rests, short rest where you'll use hit point dice, might not return you the health you hope.
As she's drinking that, I'm doing what I was doing.
Did you say nightmarish?
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm strolling back over to the cot and I'm going to just have a look at that.
No.
It's because I'm protecting the.
As you
innocent
approach,
baby, and
you see a cot with black shrouds, and it begins to rock gently again.
I'm still going in because it's. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to cast Detect Evil. Let's be sensible at it. I am a witch, but it's not my first finger.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's the house. I know.
You may get varied responses.
Yeah,
but you
can't
might
think
get
Detect
lucky.
Evil.
What's the word?
It's not. It depends if you're focusing on something deliberately or
You-
if you're
you're
doing it area.
You're focusing it on the cot.
I am focused on the cot.
I'm pretty sure you can target stuff.
Yeah. Let me just clarify this.
It lasts for 10 minutes,
Somebody
and
made
you.
cards for his wife and not for himself. Spelled idiot showing my names.
As you cast it, you
Let's
hear your
make it.
wife's
I'm gonna
voice in
figure
your
it
head. Detective.
Concentration up to 10 minutes. Within 30 feet of you,
Yep.
the creature is located.
Creature.
If there is a place or object within 30 feet of you, that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. I feel that as well.
Of course, you're going to put a lot about a Christmas tree.
Okay.
This is what I was worried about, so I've never done it.
But you can see things, but the whole lot's probably just
As I'm bending down to the.
Do you have
And
varying amounts?
The only way that I can
Like-
explain this
Yeah.
is you utter the words of the Order of the Griffin. It's maybe something along the lines of "May Haleth grant me sight."
Yes.
Oh god, no! I
Your
regret it instantly.
your vision becomes something more of a. You can see the darkest shadows, and you can see the brightest light. The darkest shadows being your detection of evil, and your brightest light being your detection of good. As you scan across, you see two pale flickering lights being your friends. Or I can only assume at this point are good. You notice yourself.
Yeah. I
Um,
don't like assumptions.
you look around and it seems grey. It's neither good nor evil. Malevolent, maybe, but not purely evil. You look at
So as I've cast it, my crossbow's going down. As you say, as it's going out, not purely evil. Neutral, malevolent. Not my.
Are you
You
getting the
look at
equivalent
the
of
cot.
batting something in
You look
Fallout?
at the cot and you follow this wisp of utter darkness. Sit there for a second and it moves, and you look and follow it down, and as you look down there is complete darkness into the abyss below you.
Have you mentioned you're doing this casting? to us.
No. It's just that they think that I'm part of my job and things. It's an actress. But not evil.
What's roll religion?
I wonder what your facial expressions are currently, seeing as you haven't notified us what you're up to.
You might
8,
get
pure 8.
a facial expression. Okay, pure 8.
Pure
Straight
8.
8.
Straight 8. Give me a shake on that thing. That's really good.
I'm trying to think what would be something that can connect you to Haleth.
Is it disconnected?
No, it's pulled it.
No, you pulled it from that.
Don't forget, you've got inspiration.
Oh no, no,
I might
I'm
use
not
it.
suggesting you
I'm
use
going to
that.
use it just because otherwise it once we used, that was 7. So,
Yeah.
We sold
I think
it.
You hear a very faint voice. What's happening here? You hear a very faint voice in the back of your mind. You know it to be Haleth,
coming through.
but all you can hear
It spooks.
is as if you're tuning in a radio, and you can just hear, but you hear the phrase, "Step through, my son."
Are you relaying any of this to us?
I'm not at the moment, but I will now.
Okay, so you're relaying
And
to us.
I'll now shout
So
out.
this
Have
is
you been in a
happening.
trance this entire time?
Yeah,
practically?
Yeah, kind of to you guys.
Yeah,
You see
you're just in the hand.
his eyes,
Thing
kind of
cast a spell.
grey
crossbow.
over, almost like he's got cataract.
This crossbow then just stayed like crossbow hand.
Just tell me when you snap out of it.
It'd be now. I'll be like now. I'll be like.
As you snap out of it,
Would these
You-
guys see the hole in the
No, you see. And when you snap out of it, the room appears as it was.
as you snap out of it, you sort of push your head down slightly, only to feel something very sharp under it. And then,
Poking me out of
then kind of focus and see me in front of you with the dagger underneath your chin, just staring at you as you're going, snap out of it, or, I don't trust most things in this house right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That is.
Can you roll insanity?
Frank wants to know if you're
Frank.
okay.
Yeah.
Roll a sanity check for Frank. Yeah?
19 plus stuff.
Yeah, you're fine, and you feel true in this.
It's just a defensive
I'm not going
measure.
insane, but he seems to be acting weird.
Yeah, it's just you're doing something I haven't seen you do before. It's a bit weird in here.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you.
so
So then you're relaying to us, yeah?
Really, what I've just seen, and then
Go
it's
for
gonna
it.
take
Do it.
me an extra 5
Please.
seconds
Do it.
to remove that
Relay
away
it.
from you. Once I believe you, and then we're okay.
there's no. Is there a baby there now? What's there now?
Now, when you look at it,
Yeah.
it
If you
still
see
looks
anything
baby
that's not in the
formed.
room.
You go to unswaddle it. There's nothing there. But you knew that. You felt that because you saw
And we
the
can see
evil.
that.
You saw the evil move.
I apologise for my delay, but as someone who's from the Order of the Griffin, I cannot leave an innocent here. We've been charged with finding a baby. I thought there was a baby here.
You know this is the house tricking you.
I went to
I don't know, you pass a sanity check on that one.
I went to have a look, and at the last moment I thought I'm not utilising the house is getting some head, I'm not utilising my training. I cast Detect Evil. I could not discern whether it was good or evil. Then, in front of my eyes was the vast blackness. Nothingness and abyss. And for me, I seem to stand there for 1,000 years, just still, just nothing looking into this void. to Brother Frank here. Snap the house right now. This.
Frank has had stories of staring into an abyss. If you stare long enough, sometimes he stares back.
This is what I saw.
What? And then in turn my role, you can hear me.
It
What?
was a reflection of the darkness within them.
Roll sanity.
Why do I roll
You
I'm
put
just
yourself
saying,
into that.
you do realise sanity is going on what you say as a role player.
12, 16.
You're very sure any previous floors you were given now null and void. They don't count.
Just out of character. Overcautious was the out of the room. I can say that now.
That's why you thought the floorboard was going to
yeah.
attack
Everything.
There was something in the role play, and then the failed roll was like, oh, I must look out for everything.
Everything.
This is how sanity is working.
Yeah.
You will
Okay.
be given floors, and he played it well, so got inspiration. Yeah,
There you go. That
that's
explains it.
how
Yeah.
we.
The
That's
way
how
you
we're
knock it
playing
over.
this
There
game.
is a slight difference to Ravenloft to other.
Mhm.
I was generally going that
If
way.
you
The
lean
inspiration
into the craziness of it, you'll be rewarded. What was I saying?
Sorry, yeah. Interrupted.
You're sure now that you haven't. This floor does not exist in you anymore.
No.
You've used your skills, and you've rallied, and you're steadfast, and actually you know now more so than ever
Gives it like
that you are here to extinguish evil.
Yeah.
What did Halef say to you? Step true, my son.
That's true.
Yeah. He said it like a cockney, maybe. Step true, my son.
I imagine Hallie
Yeah.
as a
Yeah,
cop.
got
you.
In Mystara, he
All
was
right,
the
boy.
original lad from the
All right,
cover
boy.
person that
You
made
step
goods.
true, my
Yeah.
son. Alright, well, from here on out, Halef will be a cockney.
In our stuff. Yeah,
Well,
things that
with a
happen
wink.
here have ramifications in Mystara campaign as well.
When he saw the shadow, you did in the little you heard yeah.
Oh, that's not going to get abused at all, is it?
Brilliant. So in my I'm writing this into
on
you're
that
writing
note-
this to influence Mystaria as well. Sure, cool.
On that note, possibly.
So yeah, you've done detect evil. Just to set the scene, you've seen the abysses below.
yeah.
It doesn't work with my camera.
You've is it a little fox on the front?
Green King Snapper.
Oh right.
You should maybe turn that because
I can't see. Oh yeah, I can see it now. It was the same on the other side. So you've done detect good and evil, and you've seen this happen, and the evil at the moment is below you. You've seen that your two companions are seemingly good. You are seemingly good, and you feel reinvigorated with the strength of Haleth and the Order of the Griffin.
I've either made everyone want to probably the P1 or something.
You are aware that this baby in the swaddling was just a trick of the house. You've seen the house give life back to you through using only a health potion, and now the three of you stand before a old wooden staircase leading up into what would be the attic, which you would know because Frank regarded the house as he stood on the balcony.
Yeah, a little wrecking. So we've got those doors, or we got going up. I say onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Onwards and
Shall we
upwards.
go upstairs?
Who are you talking to? Yeah, Frankie doesn't
If I've got the monotone voice, it's what I can.
It's just throwing me. I'm just
But then if I change my voice, it's deliberate, so you actually pick up and go, "This is what I'm saying to you." Lot. That's why I'm literally able to put two together.
This is the first time in about 2 hours I've heard you speak
Yeah.
to us directly rather than the
Sure.
monitor. Like, that's
If I
really
speak,
friendly,
if I
but-
speak at normal pace, it's the pace. It's the pace that I talk at. If it's slow, it's up here.
In your mind, for 2 hours, you've been silent.
Yeah.
We
Talk,
both,
Jesus Christ, you can talk.
we both turn around and look at him.
But
Okay.
which? Okay, let's go up those stairs.
It was just a question.
Pop this back a little bit.
You got the zoom on that or not?
So what's the who's next in the marching order?
Oh no, sorry.
Sitting here.
Basically, who wants to take the back?
I'll take up the rear,
Yeah, I'll go in the middle.
just
Yeah.
in case something goes bloody chasing us.
Okay. Okay. So you found this secret stairway, and it leads you up onto a little landing, and you're presented to the left of you. Sorry, standing up, and all you got was my shirt. Is another stairway leading up.
Okay.
I would assume you walk up it onto
Yeah.
the landing, but I don't want to be pushy like that,
Yeah.
and you'll fuck off out the house.
I'm going upstairs, and then
Yes, go up onto the landing.
I've got a new sort of found resolve in me, so I'm just marching up these stairs with some sort of bravado, whether it's sensible bravado, vigor. I've got some vigor in me.
He thinks he's sane.
So you take up as these come up. We'll remove them now. And you take up into this landing, which you can from the recce that Frank did on the outside. You know this to be the attic hall, and it's bare, but it's choked with dust and cobwebs.
Still got a lantern.
You have your lantern, yeah.
That's what spookiness. Is it a creepy attic or is it a normal attic?
I'd say it's pretty creepy. Yeah.
It's all about lantern, so I just got a little creepiness for the like maybe a thumbnail picture of us just sitting blue at the top.
Okay, what? We're all here on it. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
One's definitely here.
That's totally it's really hard to program. It's not like a. I'm used to program languages.
So you can see a door directly behind Frank, a door in front of Thomas, and then to the left of you all, it follows round to a passage of which there are a door either side at the end.
So I look around and I go, one door, two door, and down the corner and go, more door.
What are the notes on your ship place?
This is I'm going to make an advert of this. So I've got spons, I've got the whole spons, we've got that sponsors. David Bowie, MJ, P.
Some of this is just cultural reference, isn't it?
Pretty much. I've got
We have not done a single far
Rob
show.
saying, Clutton gets off the second floor. Rob saying, drink pee.
I think that's taken out of context.
Well, there will be just a clip of you just pouring drinks out. People need a drink or pee now.
So
Rob saying, I'm going to go up the rear.
yeah,
Oh, seriously, you're leaving
Both
that?
of these, yeah.
I'll take it up the rear.
As soon as he sort of smirked, I went, oh.
Bottom of
Yeah.
dark.
You know what I meant.
Just mate, but imagine me. I've got to find these in 5 hours worth of gameplay. Make notes of what I want to find.
You'll love it.
Well, there's a radio show that I listen to, and when people say things like that, the producer gives them the timestamp because they're recording it. They just read it out. They go, "Yep, it's 8:28."
Do you remember when?
So then the sound tech can go back and make little clips of the.
I might have to write a plugin for touch portal so when I push a button and just go
Gives
back
you a
10
timestamp.
seconds in time to OBS recording, clip it, it's in all in memory.
Yeah, probably doable.
Or yeah, just timestamp it. That might be a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
That'd be a simpler way, just timestamp it, and then I have to go right 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's when you start adding to the chapters on the YouTube video.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm derailing
Pretty
this,
much
I'm derailing
just
this session, sorry.
Right. So,
Mine's in
well,
the-
it's up to you to decide what door you want to pick,
Okay.
or head back downstairs and leave this house.
No.
It's always been an option, guys.
Bravery running away has always been an option.
It's always been an option to leave.
I don't think Thomas is gonna leave.
Until I'm satisfied that there is not a child left alone in this house. There's not a monster. We've got to.
Or we'll die.
You could die carrying on.
You could transfer yourself into a squirrel. Can you do that? Yeah, you can't do that. That's a druid.
No.
Wild
That's
shape.
fairly
Well,
high
sure.
up.
I
Yeah.
can't do that yet. I can
It's like
talk to
noise.
animals.
Yeah.
Alright,
Talk
Dr.
to
Doolittle.
the animals.
What? So let's just do these doors. Let's do it in systematic order. Let's go straight forward to that door.
To that door there.
Do you reckon?
Okay.
Don't know this is me just asking you guys.
Yeah, no, well, any door's
Who,
like
who's
another.
kicking this door open with Vigo?
So many doors.
You notice a change in me. I'm more animated than I was. I was almost like a dream state on the bottom floors, and just recently I've been more.
Just neck a red ball or something just when no one's looking.
Literally that, yeah. Since looking at that crib, I'm like,
Seems to be Frank's fault.
and if you sound like if you do it, crossbow, you kick, IA. Nothing's
Frank
happening to you,
always
Frank.
kicks
I love it.
doors. But he likes it.
So you're going there. You're
Are you
going
going for it?
Ilea, you
I
go
don't-
behind.
it's just
the
internal
I'm behind
internal
and
monologue.
I've
Yeah.
And just as I go
got
up
my
to the door,
scimitar ready.
Sure. Crossbow ready, scimitar ready.
do you want to roll on this door?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. Well, does anybody think we've been slightly sort of abused by this house to the point where we've all got a
Slightly abused by your DM.
bit? Yeah.
My character is more concerned with the fact that you guys are danger close to my head.
Guys, I don't want to gaslight you, but the module makes me.
As you doing it, I like
What is it?
quickly.
What was it?
It's strength, yeah?
Mhm.
That's 7, man. I'm bouncing off that.
Frank, you all stand there, posed, poised, ready.
Yeah.
Oh, any second, that scimitar's coming down, that crossbow bolt is going. Frank lifts his leg, boom, falls flat on his arse. That door's locked.
Okay.
I was quite concerned and distracted by you guys. They were too close.
Kev, I feel like I need to remind you, when you were in the library,
Yes.
and you picked something up from the drawer.
Oh no, I didn't. Ilea did.
Ilea.
I've got a key.
Probably dangling it behind it. So this is go. Probably saying that before we've even kicked. You've even started
I'm
doing
still
a kick.
on the floor.
Ilea's probably like, hey, you want to try this?
So as Frank's bum hits the floor, Ilea goes, I've got the key.
Shall we try the key?
Well, go on then.
I've put the key in the lock.
Mm-hmm.
Does it unlock it?
So now at this stage, you've still got your crossbow.
Oh,
I've now
well.
got my crossbow on the floor. It's dead. It's going. This was part of the plan.
Slightly winded.
Yeah.
This was part.
It's part of the plan. My back.
This opens out.
A couple of buffs.
It opens out.
You click that
More worried he
key,
wasn't going to roll
and
that, but
before
instead I
you've
see
even
something
let go of
unseen.
it, the door opens. into a small room. It's 3 by 3 in terms of our map.
I've got my
We keep
scimitar up
doing
above
these
my head again.
epic door breaches, and
I'm
it's
ready
just
to
such
kill
a
anything
small
that
room.
comes at me.
We're still only in like a manor house.
Yeah.
Is this the moment where I can put my cozy
That's a 3 by 3, isn't it? A couple of beds. I've got them. No, they're sponges.
How many people live here?
Well, you know that there was the nursemaid. You know that there was Rose and Fawn, because you met them outside. You know that there was the parents. How many bedrooms have you been in?
Seems like pretty much everybody. No doors.
There were so.
Does the door
You actually didn't-
just collapse?
When you went onto the 3rd floor, you only looked at the left side. You didn't look at anything on the right side.
Just went up that ladder.
You found the secret door and you went up. So you open out into this room, and this room contains a bricked up window facing directly opposite the door, in between 2 beds. And it's very dusty, and there's wooden child-sized beds. One in blue, one in pinks. Closer to the door, there's a toy chest with windmills painted on it, which you know to be the emblem of the Durst family. And then just as you step into your right by the door, there's a perfect replica doll's house of Durst Manor. All of it is draped in cobwebs, and laying in the middle of the floor is 2 small child-sized skeletons wearing tatters of familiar clothing that you saw Rose and Thorn wearing outside.
I don't think that was.
And
I don't think they were children that saw outside.
I think it was spirits of the children relaying what it's to them.
the smaller of the 2 is cuddling the teddy bear that you saw Dawn holding outside. It clicks. They were the spirits of Rose and Thorn. And this is their actual body, their remains.
Time to burn this house then. And they came out in a... That's really why I was sort of thinking, but it actually came out.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, type thing.
I'm sorry, look at you.
I'm going to make this confusing
That's what
as hell.
Rob was thinking.
Yeah, well, something that was.
I kind of look at you and
To be honest,
go, pass you, because I've got
don't
2
disagree.
tins now, so I'm going to pass you a tinder box and go, let the flames of hell cleanse this place and go to, let's make our way.
let's get out and let's
Yeah.
burn it.
Do any of you regard the room as you, or do you?
I'm not actively.
I'm not going to ask you to roll perception.
No,
I'm just going to
I'm
base it on
literally
your
just
perception.
thinking about almost doing a cleansing sort of ritual outside now. I've sort of nodded you and it's time to cleanse.
Just to clarify, this is almost a throwaway comment, but it's just like, if you want to roll.
What?
This is.
I look
So I didn't
round
expect you to take that too seriously, but.
Who, me? No, I'm not. I'm
into the cat corners
almost
in
a
the
cleric, so now
shadows.
this is now a
Do I
burial, so.
feel
So
or see anything?
there's the toy chest and there's the doll's house. As you regard the doll's house,
Are we in the room now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going there.
As you regard the doll's house,
I'm a bit bummed.
it becomes clear any secret rooms that are in the house, any secret stairways and things like that. I can tell you in the library there was a secret room and you needed to pull one of the books to enter it. There is I can just give you the whole layout of the house now. I'll give you, because she's looking at the doll's house, which is an exact replica.
Oh man.
Including it's the cheat sheet.
But over here, looking at this doll.
It's the exact
It's
replica,
over this one,
including.
Sorry, I missed that. Sorry. Wait.
It's the cheat sheet. Doll's house.
It's the map. We are playing Resident
It's
Evil.
the map. Yeah.
I'm playing this music's
You've unlocked the map.
Neptune level.
So what we have is this room here, and then we have a 2x3.
So it's almost opening up, or is it just a case of Shell knows where it is?
Shell knows where everything is now.
Okay, 2x3.
2x3.
Not as I've lost my ability now.
This is another bedroom here.
It's actually really frightening.
Why?
And the player characters can't call calm and collected. Player carefully is panicking.
So, yep.
I've still got a thing.
Really
Are you
tight
hunching
sit.
over?
We have
Are you hunching over
a
spending a lot of time with it?
3x4.
Well, my
Just
weapon is
hold
20,
for a moment.
so.
I'm really freaking out because I don't like sitting on this side of the table.
Three.
This side.
Why?
Welcome to
happen.
our welcome
Things
to our
happen.
world, man. Well,
That side, you know what's happening. You're like,
How did you feel like? How did you think we felt when Walker
Yeah.
was dying?
And we have.
no, he was having a little bloody crisis, but
And I need a 2x3 and a 2x2.
2x2.
Sorry, 2x1. I meant 2x1. And a 2x3.
Oh my.
That's cool.
I may have messed up here.
It don't matter.
But I can a 2x3.
Yeah, do you know what that one does? That would do fine.
Good. No. There you go.
I've got it.
Do it like
Yeah. That one.
jigging it like that.
This is right. Put it there.
That's how I could look at this too closely.
You can see that this is the layout of the attic now. You've kind of got the feel of the room, the lower levels. Here, you can't quite work out where any doorway is to it, but there's a spiral staircase that goes down. Make of that what you will. Whilst looking at it, do you do anything else? Do you touch it? Do you?
Spiral staircase going down.
It's in that square. I see. It's very tight.
Oh,
Yeah.
So this is really freaking out. I don't.
There's a hidden spiral staircase on that wall somewhere.
Does that doll's house tell us where we should be going, not just the room now? Does it give you any hint of where does your initiative, your
Roll an insight.
yeah, not initiative, your insight? Yeah, that's
With advantage.
because I'm super. Fun.
You know, if you'd like to help her,
17.
and you get to roll again with advantage.
Same.
Okay. I'm gonna ad-lib a little bit for you here. You've told them that the abyss is below.
yeah.
Evil was below. You've heard the basement, and you've seen this hidden spiral staircase, which leads only down from the top of the house.
It's almost like it's being lit up in a blue light staircase on the screen
Yeah.
right now.
It's almost as if
Service.
you were hearing. Who would be the goddess of the moon?
Ooh. Don't know, put it in the comments below and start with that. Oh, but yeah.
Let's call her Enya.
Yep.
You
Something.
being a druidess of the moon, you kind of hear in your, my daughter need to go up to go down. That's as much as I can push you without going, do this.
For me, it's those stairs there. I don't know. But those stairs there, they're literally longer on the screen.
I actually feel like leaving and burning the place to smither. Just
Have you moved
ash
away
it.
from the doll's house yet? I've been holding this one.
Have
so
you?
long.
You haven't,
I've
have
been
you?
holding this one.
You're looking at the doll's
I'm
house.
still looking at it.
Have you touched anything?
Not yet.
How are you both?
I haven't touched nothing.
Okay, I touched the doll's house.
Don't touch my toys. And you see Rose appear, the ghostly form of Rose. Why are you touching my dollhouse? I don't like it. I've set them all out where they belong.
Can they see her?
And then you hear crying. I just want some dinner. And you see on the bed the little boy cuddling his teddy bear. She is standing in front of you, hands on her hips, like a little madam. I said to you, why are you touching my toys? I've put them out where they belong. See, Hilda is looking after her baby. I mean, Mum and Dad's baby. And Dad's hanging in the library. And Mum's in the basement.
Okay.
With water.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry. We can leave you playing with your toys. I didn't move anything.
You've got to go down and save water. There's a monster in the basement. And Walter's down there. He's our baby brother. You'll save him, won't you?
He's living.
Positions.
My detect evil's still working, they evil.
Where's the doll's house in this?
No,
They're just
just
ghosts.
just here.
They're just spirits of the children.
Just
Save
yes,
them.
they're looking away from us now.
The little boy is
They're looking
crying
away
on the
from
bed.
us lot now.
The little boy is crying on the
These are,
bed.
as I'm telling you, these are tormented souls. We can't initiate my initial plan of just burning this down. We need to free the souls first.
Tolman
Yes.
will realise that these two children died in this room because their bodies were on the floor and the door was locked and the key was in a room in the library.
Room.
These children weren't malicious spirits,
No, these are
and their ghosts still think that they're children, and still, she just doesn't want you to be touching her toys.
so leave this room in peace.
I think we just leave this room in peace and don't worry.
I think my detective will run out now after this.
Please don't leave us. Can we not come with you? And then Thorn lifts his head up from the bed. Yeah, can we not come with you? Keep us safe. He walks over to Frank and he stretches out his hand. Look after me, sir. Our parents left us here.
We're going to do at least a chance of trust.
Before me.
who handed me that tin box. This bit. Frank feels that you lot are attached to this dull house and know that it's keeping you. And with the tinderbox you gave me, I'm going to unite multiple of them dropping into the bowl. Unless you can
Before any of the tinder hits the house, the most mysterious wind seems to gust through the room and put any flame out.
That's why they stay out.
And Rose grabs you, although spectral, she grabs you and says, "Why would you do that to my toys? You're a bully." Can you roll me a wisdom save?
Save.
Okay.
No chances.
Do you want to pause it there?
No, look
Yeah.
at it, 7.
Yeah.
Well, pause it there, and then you're going to go into that rush. So,
Okay.
you see Rose grab Frank's arm as he tries to burn it. Nearly, yeah. Grabs Frank's arm, and you're a bully. And then you see the ghostly visage of her disappear.
All right. Okay.
And they all gone.
No, Thorn is still there.
Just Rose. Children,
And
come with us if you want to live.
is that,
Who put you in charge?
is that okay, sir?
It is. Follow us. We can get you out of this house.
Will you hold my hand?
Not because you're dead, but no, because they don't like kids. I will do it. I'll, in all seriousness, I'll
Wisdom save.
grab the kids out. Yes!
You
80
actually
D&D
rolled
dice.
You
80 D dice. 21.
Okay.
You ain't going out there.
It's weird. A ghost
It's
is
holding me
holding
down,
your
yeah,
hand,
it's-
and it feels like a real child is holding your hand.
I'm saving
Although
the kid,
be
it's gonna
very
be a
cold and damp. Are we going in the basement?
Yeah.
Let me know where the
I'm
basement is.
Not
and
sure I want to come to the basement. Unfortunately.
When we're there, you wait behind and we'll do the killing of the first.
Unless you would like to.
Can my
stay here.
teddy bear Walker come?
Teddy Bear Walker. Heard that name.
This
somewhere.
makes no sense. My
And
notes are gonna
You
make no
look at it as a
sense,
teddy bear, and it's got like a ranger's hood and cloak on. Weird.
As you know, it's like steal from the rich and gives
Give
no
to
one else.
himself.
Come with me. I don't know how I want to try
And
now
Walker?
the fact throughout a
The
campaign.
teddy bear ranger?
What area did we set we're selling? We set this in.
It's in the same year.
Was it in the
So it's
same?
the same
What
thing,
we
we just been
ended.
teleported somewhere else. then.
Yeah. We just started in Karanika.
I'm looking at this doll, and it has. I'm going to just DM your game here for my game.
Sure, go for
It
it.
has. I
To
sense
fill
a
you
soul
in,
within
Stefan
this.
has become king.
Yeah, it's the same.
That's where we are.
I sense a human soul within this doll. It's really weird. It's almost like it's been ripped out from a wraith. and
Are you
put
making
into
this up,
doll.
or have you had words?
No, this is the first time I've heard this. It's I'm making sure it's okay with Liam to step on his toes.
God, what are you doing to me?
So I'm like, bring this doll. It could be
Nice.
important.
Teddy Bear.
And we go.
Mhm.
We
You know how I
go.
feel about this.
That is brilliant. Thank you for this. This is.
No problem.
To the basement.
This is to the
Can't believe I said
basement
that.
of the
So,
stairs.
you make your way unheeded because you've seen the whole route. Cheat sheet. You've seen the plans. You come out this door, you back into the other door. That little room there seems to be just another little servant's quarters type room. and you know there must be something there. Although it appears as a plain wall, there must be something. I've seen there is a. You can carry on looking, or you can brute force it. Which would you like? But you know, behind the panelling, there is a staircase.
It's brute force it. Can't be that strong.
Yeah.
I take the speed line straight for it and put my foot.
You switch up the gauntlet, give it a good pounding. Eventually, the planks that were covering it are gone, and there is now a staircase leading down, spiralling down. It's only 5 foot wide.
Right.
I'm taking charge. I'm almost not even aware if you guys are behind me.
Frank,
Frank's up front.
Frank
I'm
pushes
going-
everyone
I'm
out of the
going
way.
through, I'm going through.
Leah, I'd say you're going to have to be second just because you're shouting out the directions almost to Frank. Frank's going up front. Oh, okay. Leah's overruled it. She's like, okay.
Oh no, that's where you wanted me, was it?
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Because I'm saying if Frank's
Sorry.
up front, you're shouting out because you know. Because I don't know.
As you
And I'm like just following you, holding on to Ghost Kid's hand, who's got a teddy bear of a person that's strangely human eyes. I'm sort of looking at and seeing.
As you look down and regard it more, on the ranger's cloak is a little wolf head.
You never have words for you two after this.
But you carry on down this spiral
What
staircase.
is that wolf is called Fluffy?
Don't you start.
You carry on down this spiral staircase and it descends for about 50 feet. Until eventually you enter, you stop and it opens out into a very narrow tunnel.
It's all dark.
It's very dark and you feel you're underground now.
Are we?
We still got our
It's
lantern.
almost like it's a dog.
It's eerie.
Have we got our lantern still?
Your lantern is still lit.
Oh, should we do this in a minute? Are we almost in a dungeon?
You feel like you're beyond a dungeon, you're in a grave. And you hear a chanting
Oh,
off in the distance. He is ancient. He is the land. And as you regard each other and the dark tunnels stone lined ahead, you fade to black.